Plunder. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do a whole Brendan Lee Mulligan thing, but thank you all for coming in to Goodberry Cafe, here at the Goodberry Cafe, here with our charity streamathon. Welcome to Sky Pirates and Plunder. I am Troy Bushido, your humble GM here. Hopefully giving you guys a great, let's just call it a ride, an epic ride through the skies and through the chaos that it brings on. For the crew here, I want to thank you all for joining me on this adventure and join me on the fun. Let's just go down the list, just introduce the players. We'll introduce the characters as the story goes on. Let's start with Misfit.
Oh, why do you got to put me on the spot like that? Crap, I was hoping I was going to be able to peek off someone else's paper. Hi, I'm Misfit, or Misfit _ Playland, everywhere. What the hell was I supposed to say?
That's it, really. That's it.
Just your name, pronouns, and deepest secret. That's
Okay, my name
Mother's
is
maiden name.
My pronouns are she, they, and a deep secret is Nunya.
Last name Business.
Business.
Thought so. Jared, how you doing, my friend?
Doing great. Hey everyone, my name is Jared. Pronouns are he, him. I don't have a deep secret I'm going to share with all of you, but I will kick it over to whoever's next.
We got Alex.
Hey y'all, my name is Alex. My pronouns are she, they, and my deep dark secret is that Troy has Zachary disease. His face looks exactly like his butt.
Oh, not confirmed nor denied.
Shots fired.
Was that broadside cannons or was that the front one? Just go boom.
It was the front one. Listen, straightforward.
Straightforward. There's a joke in there somewhere about going straightforward. John, how you doing?
Hello, I'm John, nerdy adoptee. I use he, him pronouns, and my deep dark secret, not that deep, not that dark, but I do suffer from front butt. So
it's very brave of you to trust us with that.
Yeah.
John, thank you.
Thank you.
I want to normalize it for all of us.
I mean, that's super fair. If not now, when? Right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Round
The
of
time is
applause in
now.
the chat for that. Round of applause in the chat. Finally, we got Danny.
Hey, everybody. Danny, he, him, Danny R. Mendoza, everywhere. And my deep, dark secret, to bring it back to the top, is nacho. Nacho cheese.
And that's right. Brings us into the craziness that is Sky Pirates and Plunder. We are playing the infamous Daggerheart system that just came out here, 2025. So we're gonna be, riding along this narrative, have fun with it as watching it as we do playing it. We do have the redemptions available, which could alter the game by your design. One of the big things you can see in the redemptions is hope and fear points. For those who don't know, Daggerheart, it almost rides on a duality of hope and fear. Basically, the players roll not the d20, but 2d12, and they accumulate points of hope or give me, the GM, points of fear. Those are used to weave powers on the player's part or adversity on mine. So if you want to alter the game in any of which way, that way, there are redemption points to give, hope points for a player character of your choice. There are options to give fear points to me. There's options to change the names of stuff. There's options to get a get out of death free card. And there's a chance option to, if we get a BBEG of some sort, they may have a second form. This is not even my final form. You millennial anime weebs, you know the reference. So without further ado, crew, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
So ready.
All right, chat.
Yeah.
Ready or not, let's take to the skies. Let's set up the world first. I want to welcome you all to the Azure Dominion. Essentially, it was a fantasy world like any other until thousands of years ago, a blue glowing meteorite crashed on the center of the main continent. It was Azure, as you know, and it was a conduit of vast magical power. How how shards and stones mined from this meteor were used depended on who you asked. Some used it as focus for magic, such as sorcerers use it as a magical focus. Others actually found it to be an arcane battery used to power magitech items of all sorts. Certain regions of the world were able to learn how to utilize this magitech using the Azure runestones, which could either be as small as a coin or as big as giant plates. They could do everything from power a magical prosthetic, create mobile phones, at least that just talk back and forth to each other. Rudimentary electricity and running plumbing can be seen, and most of all, airships. With airships becomes trade and commerce. With trade and commerce becomes power. With power becomes corruption. And with corruption becomes classism. It's pretty easy to see how the peaks of magic technology go to polarize the populace to the upper class, nobility, to what we think of as the working class, just be the peasants and the dregs. Though there's some of us out there that would not tolerate the unfairness of that type of classism. Ergo, the Sky Pirates. They plunder what they need to. They serve their lower communities. They serve themselves, sure. But where they see inequality, the Sky Pirates see opportunity. So we follow one particular ship, a clash between bright and energetic and dark and brooding. A single Sky Pirate ship known as the Storm Reaver. We see hobbling steps, rough, hunched over old man known as First Mate Anton, the forever first mate, not unlike a forever bridesmaid. He refuses to ever take the mantle of captain, passing it on to whoever else would be there. And that's the weird thing about captains of the Storm Reaver. They're passed on from one person to another to another. For as the Storm Reaver plunders a ship and commandeers it for itself, there's a chance that captain just leaves and promotes someone else. Speaking of promoting someone else, we see First Mate Anton finally step to the wheel. Captain, cruise accounted for. They're ready for your briefing. We're bearing southeast 45 degrees. Storm on the South Gorn Pass, but it may be a little bit choppy when we get to Bakota. They're ready for you, though, down in the captain's office.
Big meaty hand slaps Anton on the back a little bit too hard. Thanks, Anton. Can always count on you. And a nimble mountain of a man named Handsome Juan Marron turns around. You can see on his face, although some might consider him ruggedly handsome, that he doesn't quite live up to the nickname. The fights he's gotten in clearly his entire life have left their mark permanently across him in ways you can see, in ways you can imagine. He's got eyes like a sunrise just peeking over the horizon, shining brightly into Anton's mind. Skin the color of a ruddy moon. His clothes are a well-worn patchwork of durable materials that don't draw very much attention, but work reasonably well together. And he's got a mischievous smile. Let's go ahead and get started.
As the double doors to the captain's quarters opens, he sees the main command crew inside. An assortment of different individuals, different origins, different reasons why they took the captain's ship. The first person to his left, Misfit, would you like to describe your character?
Bo is probably lounging somewhere on a table or crooked in the window, Um, they have long, wispy, sort of foggy gray hair, and their clothes are sort of tattered and worn, but they're nice. They're well kept. Where they need mending, it is mended. Um, and their skin is sort of the color of, it's hard to say, it shifts a little bit. It's almost like a wind, and even though they're inside, the wind seems to catch them perfectly from every angle. Um, and when they shift, you can see their instruments are kind of sitting haphazardly around them. But on the inside of their coat is paper that has scribbles all over it. And if you catch it in the wind, which they constantly have, uh, it's just layers and layers of papers, songs, stories. Um, one might come to the conclusion that some of them are ripped out of books and stolen pieces of music that have been stitched in over time.
Wow, that's awesome. Um, within the office seems pretty well kept and cozy. Definitely a relic of just captains upon captains upon captains just leaving their marks somewhere. You can see graffiti around the walls of just like carvings of whatever they wanted to say, whether they were wrong or rights, messages, drawings. Um, across from Bo, near the other side of the wall. Um, Jared, would you want to describe your character, please?
Oh, it'd be my pleasure. So sitting across from Bo is a 2.5 foot tall simia with bright orange fur. Wears a vest that is unbuttoned with a what used to be blue bandana around his neck, but it is so sun faded from a life lived on ships and in the sun and in the wind that it's basically white now. He's got multiple piercings in each ear, a bunch of bangles on each wrist. He's got anklets around his ankles, so he kind of jingles when he walks. Around his neck, the only necklace he has is a really simple stone pendant. It's in the shape of two monkeys sitting back to back with their tails entwined. And he is currently poring over charts, maps. He's got his compass out. He's plotting courses. He's making sure that all of our planning, everything is dialed in, and we're going exactly where we need to be.
Um, for your character, by the way, what is your character's name, just for sake of audience?
Oh yeah, my bad. This is Perithian.
Perithian.
Some of his friends call him Perry.
Perithian, just out of your task, let's just have a fun little roll. Let's go ahead and roll. Let's roll instinct. If you want to burn a whole point for the sake of experiences, you could.
What am I rolling on?
You roll analog 2d12, or you could roll the duality dice in your Daggerheart Nexus.
I'm going with my duality dice. I am gonna burn a hope. Why not? This is the first roll of the game.
Yeah.
All right.
Burn a hope. I'm gonna
Do it.
use my which way's the wind blowing experience to see maybe what's cooking up in front of us. You said instinct?
Yes, instinct.
That's a crit, fam.
What doubles would you get?
Ones.
Double
Snake eyes.
one?
Crit on ones
Troy,
to
I think that
start the
means we
session
win.
right
So
here.
stream is over. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm out.
Tone
I'm out.
setting. Tone setting right there.
All right. So
Uh,
by the way, for those who have never played Daggerheart before, a double one doesn't matter if it's a double one. It is a crit. It is a critical success. All right. Okay, so one of the things you are realizing when just doing not only the weather navigation that First Mate Anton reported to you, as well as kind of where the map is, you're noticing two things. One is the direction you have to go. You guys are, you're chasing a giant ship. That was the only little tidbit that that Handsome One has given you prior to the big group briefing. You know this giant ship is going southwest from the vertical city of Carleon, which is where you guys passed by. Some of you may have actually entered port there to get some supplies. Others may have just like stayed on the ship. And you're trying to chase the ship down to the floating city of Bakota. Now, you're going from mild temperate, foresty, IRL Norway-esque climate straight to desert. So you know the changes of fronts could be a little bit choppy unless you just alter your bearing just a little bit to dodge the front coming in. Do you know if you hit a certain degree, you could still hit full speed ahead once you correct and be able to still catch the giant target airship before it reaches the floating city of Bakota, which by the way is a giant Sin City, Las Vegas meets Dubai meets Agrabah floating above a desert wasteland. And you got to beat it. But you figured out not only how to beat it, but you figured out how to get the drop on it, whether you want to get above it or below it. So so in case I forget, save the fact that you figured out how to use lighting and weather to your advantage for an entrance in case you needed it. Just so people can't look outside the bow of the other ship and look, what's that thing over there? And figure it out. So save that little bonus for later because you rolled crit. While we see Perry kind of just do almost pencil compass protractor math on the map, we head over to another corner of the area. Alex, would you like to introduce your character, please?
Yeah. So sitting, lounging, because there's nothing else to do. We have a vague idea that there is a fawn-like creature, being very sneaky. She's in and out of the shadows all the time. And we have Thorn, who has very long, well kept, like silver hair. It's back in 3 braids, with little silk ribbons at the very end of it. She has jet black horns that just perfectly reach the back of her head, and they're just like almost too well done. But that could never be a problem. She is laying in her quarters, in her hammock, and simply just letting the motion kind of lull her in and out of sleep while she is very carefully dragging a nail file across her perfectly trimmed nails. If you were to see the rest of her body, which you don't right now, but if you were, you would notice that everything that she has on um, almost feels like liquid night. Everything is very perfectly silky and fits her almost too well. But once again, that's not a problem for her. It's so good. Um, but she is, just hanging out and waiting for the next thing to happen. And there's no tasks for her to complete right now, because that's not her problem. Thanks.
Finally, as
Oh, it's
as Handsome One steps in, sees the rest of the crew, there is one missing until he feels a presence over his shoulder. Someone who wasn't there just yet, because they're probably up in the crow's perch, just kind of gazing out into the skies, kind of staying out of everyone else's way. Or are they staying out of his way? It's hard to say. But Handsome One can just hear real soft padding of really soft footsteps over his right shoulder. Why don't we get our last character here?
So you hear the soft padding of Geo's feet and claws as he leaps down from the crow's nest. Geo is about a 4.5 foot tall Qatari ranger, so he's sort of like a feline, cat-like, kind of like brownish dark fur, very simple attire. He has kind of like very utilitarian, work-like, sort of like khaki-ish, but really sort of like no color pants, and like a very kind of like worn white dress shirt that was at one time rather formal, and at this point is like very wrinkly and used, and a pair of suspenders with some pockets for various different objects, and very much has a capital S steampunk monocle that he uses to sort of like see things through. And as he sort of swivels around and typically uses it from the crow's nest, like looking at different things, always scanning, clocks the captain going into the crow's nest, realizes he's a little bit late, and pads down from the crow's nest and says, "Sorry, Captain, after you."
Nothing to be sorry about. You ready to get started?
Always. And I think Geo takes a look at the exits and scans around a little bit, and before following the captain into the captain's office. What are we calling it? The assistant to the manager?
Captain's quarters, but it's like a giant office slash briefing room slash meeting room slash side bedroom, whatever you want to do.
Side-
The
yeah,
captain to the captain. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
With that said, Handsome One, the command crew, your big strike team has assembled. You guys are bearing probably a half a day's flight from the Queen Drake, your target. Keeping in mind the type of plunder you'd have to partake in may not be actual plunder, but something very special. I know I'm dropping little subtleties to the audience, but from here, I think you have a good idea. Feel free to ask me as a GM any questions for any details if you feel like you have a blank in the brief, but the floor is yours.
All right. Juan turns over to Geo a second before we walk in and says, "Listen, do you think they're going to be able to handle this?"
I think Geo looks over at takes surreptitious looks at each of the crew, looks down for a second and says, "Well, I guess we'll find out soon."
That's fair enough. Hey, everybody. All right. Huddle up. We have something fun. And by fun, I mean terrible. You will all recall our former illustrious Captain Jacques, who moved on to greener pastures on a new ship. We wished him well. He, for whatever reason, made the terrible decision of placing me in the captaincy. You all have been suffering for it since. He's gotten himself into a bit of trouble, and we need to head out and pull his ass out of the fire. If anybody doesn't want to get into it, I fully understand, but he'd do it for any of us, so I might be a little judgy about it. Any questions so far? I don't know how he got into it. You know, he just does this sometimes. Yeah. Good.
Is there anything we can steal on this mission that just like
Oh, absolutely. I'm
No?
sorry. I didn't mean to bury the lead. This is on a terrible, like, super yacht full of terrible people. We will have incredible amounts of opportunities to steal whatever we want without worrying about hurting anyone who's in any way innocent. I mean, obviously, let's not hurt the crew, right? But anyone who's actually like attending this is a monster. They all got rich hurting people. There's no other way to do it. So
Say
feel
less, I'm in.
free. That's right. That's why we get along so well, right?
Yep.
Really, though, we don't know what we're walking into with Jacques, what happened there, where Jacques' new crew is, where the ship is. We don't have any of that. We do have a little bit of storm magic on our side that's going to help us cover our entryway into this. But then once we're on the ship, before I keep going, GM above table, do we all have sending stones?
Yep. Yep. It's essentially it's almost like a smartphone IRL, but it's flat, it's metal, but all it does is send. It's
Love
think about it like a flat walkie. So
Okay.
it'll know who you communicate with, but it's like a broop and pass on message, they get back to you.
It's like a
Perfect.
one-way flip phone.
Right.
More or less.
So,
Yep. Comms.
so you know what?
essentially.
You know I hate these Magitech things, but we got to use them to stay in touch with each other. I'm going to keep it minimal. You know that's not my style, but this will help us stay in touch with each other when we're in different parts of the ship. Everybody should lean into their strengths. Those of you that want to go in with a little bit more of like a social way to get through people, that's fine. I might do a little bit of that. You know that I'm not really great at hiding. So if somebody catches on to what I'm doing, I'm going to put them in the ground or, toss them off the ship, whatever works.
Toss 'em
Thoughts?
once.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Questions, concerns? Yeah. Perry, what's up?
Just double checking. Is there more of a plan than go rescue Captain Jacques, or is the plan just rescue Captain? This
You got something for us? Feel free to throw in. You know, this is we're not about hierarchy here. I'm here mostly to serve you. So if you've got any thoughts, I'm happy to incorporate into the plan. I just found out very recently from Anton that Jacques got into trouble, and I figure we probably shouldn't wait around coming up with like plans. Jacques could be dead, right? Let's not make that more likely. And I think there's a timer. Like, I think that we have to get him and get out before we land at the destination for the super yacht. Because when we get there, there's going to be reinforcements. There's not like an easy way out on the ground. We're going to need to, and here above table, are we okay, GM, to have gliders to get off?
Ooh. Okay. Two things. One, just for fun and the lore, can everyone give me a knowledge roll?
Sure.
And I know, Mister, you had your head up. Any question, comment, anything?
Actually, I have a an ancestry feature that allows me to manipulate wind for me and another person to go very far.
Okay.
That's beautiful. I love that. So that could be your way out. Can I tell you, Troy?
Yep.
I love you so much
What's up?
that I got you for the first roll of the game.
Yeah.
Well, on my side, the second roll of the game overall. Off of my -1 on knowledge, I gave you an 8 with fear.
You gave me
So enjoy that failure.
I
with fear.
definitely will. 8 with fear.
And it was a
Okay.
4 and a 5, so it was so close to being a crit.
Oh
and
boy.
just
Okay.
not that.
For
Yeah.
those in for those who are new to Daggerheart, fear points are what I use to manipulate the environment into really nasty ways or challenging ways. Let's be nice. And I start the game with 1 fear point per player character at the table. So I start with 5, and I just got number 6.
Mhm.
Here's the weird part, handsome blonde. You know it's a floating city. You forgot the name of it, and you just know it's rich personness.
You know, tip of my
it's-
tongue.
Yeah, it's that place. It's full of rich people. It like floats. People gamble there. Come on, you got it.
Who
You
else?
know.
All right. Who
I
else got it?
crit. Did that help? These are my people.
By the way,
It's
so
Crit City. That's the city
It's
that they're
Crit
going
City.
to.
For
It's
those,
Crit
for
City.
reminder for all players new to Daggerheart, when you do crit, mark a hope in your character sheet, and if you had any stress, mark 1 off. But okay, so it makes sense for the very, how do I say this nicely, bougie Thorn.
that's associated with the bourgeoisie, and that's not me. Actually, that's too low.
Too low. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. We're not. Not
So
like that.
so far
Bohemian.
upper class that she is inverted. Point being, Thorn has visited the floating city of Bakota before. It is hot. It is above the desert wastelands. towering glitter of stone, sand, and gold. At least gold plated. Like I said, if you think Agrabah from Aladdin, high towers. Um, you also know that it's got a pretty gnarly guard, and being a rogue, you would also know it's ran by the mob.
Is it
So
always?
you, yeah, yeah. Instead of nobility disguised as the mob, it's just the mob. So you don't know if it's going to be city guard that serves the sultan that serves the mob that would catch you if you guys didn't get off the ship on time, or if it's just straight up mob. You know the sultan is basically bought. He is
Doesn't matter if we
basically,
don't get caught.
yeah, exactly. He's basically puppeted by the mob boss, which nicknamed the Red Dragon. He's not really a dragon, right?
Metaphor question mark?
Metaphor.
Not ominous at all.
How'd all the other knowledge rolls go, guys?
I got 13 with hope.
13 with hope. Marco Hope.
I got a
12
16 with hope.
12 with hope. 16
sorry.
with hope. Awesome. You guys mark a hope. Knowledge wise, yeah, you definitely don't want to get there. You don't want to get there caught on the ship being chased on it, because then once they land, you are SOL. You would love to get there on your own accord, meaning escape the large ship, get back onto the Stormreaver, and then maybe if you want to go to Bakota, land there yourself. Bribe an official for a place in the place at the Skyport, the park. Maybe have your fun, but we'll worry about that later. We had another point that we were trying to get through, because you guys, I'm trying to double back on the plot now.
We were asking. I had asked in the middle of giving the brief. I had asked if it was okay for us to have gliders.
Oh, the
to get off
gliders.
the plane.
Mhm.
I'll say if anyone wants to collectively as a party burn 2 hope, like maybe like one person burn a hope, another person burn a hope. You guys could have bought gliders.
I'll burn a hope for you. I mean, I have
Alright.
my own way, but I'll burn a hope for you.
All right.
Yeah, I'll
Humble
burn hope
brag.
too.
Humble
Okay.
brag.
Okay.
Take that, burn that crit hope.
So
Love that.
so Captain Juan
Hmm.
is reminded that he went to one of the middle districts of the vertical city of Carleon. Carleon is literally a stacked city. It just literally is district, stacked to district, stacked to district, stacked to district, with a grand elevator going up the middle. And the higher you go up, the higher the classism gets, until you hit the Skyport in the 4th district. You guys were able to find gliders in the 3rd district, which is full of the commoners. They wanted to ask why you needed gliders and why everyone looked a little bit shady, but they bothered not to ask.
When somebody as big as me comes in to ask for those gliders, a lot of people don't ask a lot of questions.
I don't
Um,
look shady. Rude.
I mean, maybe they meant it in a good way. Like you look like you're very cool. Like you're under the shade. No?
I appreciate you trying,
Right.
Cap.
It's a reach. But it's good because I got a long wingspan. I got them all
I'm
day.
gonna walk away now, and like they just start walking faster.
with that said, you guys have 8 gliders, so enough for each of you, and a couple other extra for like outside dregs of the crew. And
What? No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna free some people. I mean,
Yeah.
what? No, that wasn't on the outside.
But
I mean, I'm right there with you. Let's break them out. Maybe we could, it'd be great. Maybe we could turn some of the crew while we're there, get them to work with us. Got to do that long-term
this
thing. You
is-
got to get recruiting, right? Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe we should take some pamphlets. I don't know.
No.
Some literature.
Oh.
You don't think literature is going to be help? I think we're going to
QR
have time
code.
to talk about praxis. No. All right. By the way, I wanted to mention thank you to whoever in the audience gave Handsome Juan a hope redemption. That was very kind of y'all.
Aw.
That's super, super, super sweet. We love it, especially for the good cause, right? In particular.
All right, carry on, guys.
All right, so we got the gliders. I took care of that part. The name of the Agrabah city, right? And you were saying something about the mob or something.
City in Bakota.
Bakota, right? Bakota, that's where it was. And but you were talking, Thorn. You were talking about the mob. You have a friend over there who runs like all of Bakota or something.
I mean, a friend have we had dinner with them? Sure, maybe. I don't know. There's like so many parties, and like you just meet all these people, and they all have a dumb thing that they're doing, running towns, trading crypto. I don't care.
Yeah,
For-
I mean, I wouldn't care either. I
No.
totally relate. That's
See,
fair.
that's
That's.
why we're here.
I'm sorry you had to deal with that. That sounds awful.
I know it was
It's
really
just-
boring. Like after the
Yeah.
12th course, like what's the point? What is even the point?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. You know, who can eat 12 courses of food when people are starving? It's disgusting. All right. So we need to try to avoid the mob. That's kind of a plan or the beginning of one. We'll figure it out. Perry, you look as annoyed as you usually do when I do these briefings.
I am as annoyed as I usually am. Yep. I hope that you learn the name of the city we're going to at some point and remember the gliders. That's all. I'm just
Baraka, right?
so close, Captain,
No.
and I believe that you're going to get there. You're just, I'm not going to tell you because it's important to me that you get there on your own.
You're always trying to help me out, Perry.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm grateful for that. You should have been picked captain. You're a lot better with the details.
Probably not the
That's
last
not how
time
the
that'll be
rules go.
said.
That's how I voted.
Well, I mean, but Jacques
There was a vote.
made the call. There, I mean, it was like a
I made a
ceremonial vote.
See,
I didn't.
they hold out their coat and they're voting tab.
I didn't. I voted for Jiho, actually, if that's helpful. I didn't vote for me, but it didn't matter because that's not how this works. Jacques just picks the next one. It's all right. It's a lot of paperwork. I don't think you would have had. Well, maybe you would have had.
As
fun.
he's pouring over stacks and stacks of papers for navigation, he's like, "Nah, I wouldn't have liked that at all, Cap. You're right. You're always."
I'm very observant. I'm a student of the sentient condition. All right. Anybody have any other things that they think we should prepare for this? I'm just gonna get in there. I'm gonna see if I can talk my way through stuff, and if not, I'm gonna smack my way through stuff. That's what I got.
Would you like me to run you through the navigational calculations I've done, or should I just keep that to myself and inform the helms person when it gets time? You know what? I don't even know why I asked. I don't know why I asked. I'll talk to them.
I mean, if it makes you feel better to tell all of us, right? We want to hear. We know you're passionate about your work, so we care. I want you to know we care, and we're here to hear about it. If you want to talk about it.
I think in this moment, Perry starts to launch into a really detailed description of like thermals and wind currents and navigation and the trickiness of moving from like one like temperature to another, and how if we're gonna head them off, and then like sees the eyes glazing over and just like fades out and is like, and you guys, I mean, I'm sure you know the rest. You know the rest.
Yeah, I mean that was great. You're very impressive, Perry. I love your work. Thank you for sharing. Gio, anything you got for them?
I think Gio during this whole exchange has been like alternating from like scanning the exits, looking out the window, looking at each of the players as they've been attending to different things. And Juan, when you mentioned voting for me, I think visibly Gio bristled and was not happy at like being even considered for captain. This is not a role he wants. And when you turn to him, I think Gio just says, after like a little bit of a sigh, says something like, "We have limited time. High chance we might all die. Shoot to kill if you must. These are the worst." Good luck. I hope you don't die.
You heard him. That's about as sentimental as he gets. I hope you don't die. I mean, that's put it on my tombstone, right?
Sorry, I
love
don't want to
it.
get emotional in front of all of you.
No, hey, it's okay. It is a safe space. Share your feelings. It's it's important that we do that. I see why I wanted him to be captain. He's really thinking it through. I'm ready to go. Let's boogie, right? Not bougie though, right, Thorn? Just
Absolutely
boogie.
not.
Eh.
Okay. We have to keep doing that sound. Is that a thing that's gonna keep happening?
I mean, it doesn't have to be. If it doesn't feel right to you, we can work out something else. It's patter,
Look,
we'll
can we
pull
do
out
like
the
our
patter.
little like fingers? Can we do our like yay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's yeah.
That's good.
A few hours pass
Mm.
as everyone kind of disperses and does their own individual prep. They own their own individual gear up.
Okay.
And the knowledge of they're going onto a pretty swank yacht. I'm gonna ride some knowledge rolls from previous, especially to those who crit. The ship you're approaching, you guys know, is known as the Queen Drake. It's not just any big, giant Titanic-esque cruise line ship. It was a converted battleship turned cruise line. White and gold painted over battleship armor with what had to be hidden mounted weapons. Up at the top decks, everyone recalls almost Colosseum, Pantheon, let's say Roman Empire-esque buildings at the top of the flat of the deck. And you guys are probably have an idea of like, yeah, this thing is gonna be decently guarded. Not heavily guarded, but decently guarded. Perry, you go up to first mate Anton. You try to guide him in the navigation of how to get to the Queen Drake stealthily, as stealthily as a black and silver ship can do. You use the clouds to your advantage. You're using your knowledge of the elements. You use daylight and kind of the time of day knowledge. You know to full speed ahead during the nighttime, and Anton knows how to. The crew gets a little exhausted, and I'm not talking about this party, but like the crew in general gets kind of exhausted because they're working night shifts because they're going to try to blitz as fast as they can through the desert nights of the wastelands because they can't go super fast in the day because they might get caught. So there is no wrong answer, but I'm going to ask you this. Perry, do you want to approach the Drake from above or from below?
I think we come from below. I think we're gonna. I think there's a lot of windows out the sides. I think rich people like to look up. I think they're all hoping that they're higher elevated. My hope, I think, is that this ship is flying above the clouds, and so we can get some cloud cover from below and come up underneath, and they'll never see us coming.
All right. Okay. So you guys find yourselves flying almost napping the earth of the Rukog wasteland, seeing the desert, hills, dune seas, and large plateaus of mountain of brown. If you look down towards the ground, you may see small shadows just skitter across the sands. They're essentially Magitech skiffs of tribal warriors going to war, battling for what little tiny resources are there. Those of orc and giant and even elven descent. With a little bit of Qatari, you just see kind of little flashes of light from sword flashes or magic going off. And it just kind of reminds you of what's going on. They're down there fighting for scraps while you see a shadow on the bow of your ship. The shadow of the Queen Drake hovering right over it. Perry's, I'm sorry, Perry, first man Anton's doing his best to just pull the rudder, to pull the wheel up a little bit, just pull up as close as you can without scraping and alerting them to your presence. You guys are hovering right at the bottom. How do you guys want to get above, like around it? Because what happens here is like you'll have like the flat of the deck of the ship, right? You guys see what almost looks like wheels of turbines, like vertically going up the bow of the ship with flashes of blue. You're realizing there are giant Azure runestones powering not only flight up but forward movements. How do you guys want to climb up this ship to get to the deck?
So, yeah, go ahead. Go.
I was going to say, before we do any of that, Bo is going to call for a rally. It's a once per session ability. And it's just going to be like, all right, come on. Let's gather together. And they're huddle up. They're going to put their head in as like if they're headbutting.
Nice.
Steal what you can, leave what you can't, leave what you can't take, come back alive, maybe. Fuck shit up.
1, 2, 3. Fuck shit up.
Fuck shit up.
Eat the rich. Wait,
Yes.
sorry.
Oh.
Except
It's
Thorn.
not me. Except
Except
Thorn.
Thorn. Yeah.
Except
Next time
Thorn.
we'll
You
write it
don't
down.
need Thorn.
Yeah.
Thorn's cool.
Yeah.
Thorn's cool.
Thorn's
Yeah.
cool.
Thorn gets a pass.
I mean, I don't have any.
We love class
I-
traders here. Don't worry about it. As long
Yeah,
as
I
it's a
don't
class trader from that side, right?
I left it behind. It's in my trust fund. I don't have it with me.
You guys hear a faint like shout from over the bow, first man Anton. Don't get her killed. Yes,
We
talking
won't.
about you, Thorn.
We won't. Maybe.
No promises.
Thank you,
That one.
Anton. You're always so considerate.
But what if I want to?
I mean, if you want to get yourself killed, that's your business.
I mean, we
it's
could
up to you.
try.
You know what I mean?
But-
I'd prefer not to. I'd also prefer you come back alive.
Okay.
But you know, I support you, so you
Okay.
tell me, right?
Fine. Not this time.
You guys hear that hum and crackle of the Azure runestones under the Queen Drake, literally hovering above you from below the ship.
So I think so Perry's a simio, which is like a little monkey guy, and so I think and I know Gio's a cat guy. Can we bring a rope ladder up between the two of us and help our not climby friends climb up onto this skyboat? What do you think?
I like that idea.
Okay. Do we want to do a tag team roll to do this?
Hey.
You would have to burn 3 hope to do it.
Oh, I don't have 3 hope. I have 2 hope. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna do a climb then.
Troy, do you both want us to roll, or?
So Gio can do an assist. So if you want Perry to go up first to anchor the rope to the bottom of the ship to help everyone climb up, and you want Gio to help, how would Gio assist with that? And if you can tell me that, you give Perry a D6 bonus.
I think what Gio's trying to do in this moment is almost climb up with Perry as well. So Perry is certainly leading this, but Gio's like climbing as well and using claws to sort of like dig in the ship and then like assisting like with getting the ladder up and anchored.
Okay. For this one, it's not tag team per se, but I do want you guys to both roll for the climb. So for this one, let's go with an agility roll.
Sweet. As a simia, I have advantage on agility rolls that involve balancing and climbing, which I think this falls into that category, which means I add a D6. Is that right?
Yes, advantage in Daggerheart means you add a D6.
I will. Oh gosh, I will get 8, 9, 10 with hope, which does not feel like a very high roll.
Question, GM.
up?
The rally that we just got also gives everybody a 1d6 rally die. Would that be stackable, or is that not
Stack it.
stackable?
Stack it if you have it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to because I didn't get very high. I also want to know, can I use my Which Way the Wind's Blowing experience, spend a hope to use that to add 2 to this roll?
I'll say yes for this one for the fact of like you just you're under turbines and there's literal wind. I usually thought that would be like weather and navigation based, but this is literal, and I'll throw you a bone.
Okay, I appreciate that. That's great because I rolled a 6 on that die. That rally die is cooking. So that will get me to an 18, which I feel much better about climbing onto another ship with.
Awesome. You said hope or fear?
Hope.
Okay, get your hope back. How did Geo do?
So for the rally die, is that one-time use or is that
One time use.
Yeah.
Everyone gets one to burn it.
I'll choose not to use it then, but so I got a 14, but with fear.
Fortune with fear. Good to know. As you guys are climbing up, it's looking pretty smooth, bit by bit. It really does look like Harry's like going smoothly. Geo has kind of like blunt force trauma. It's like it's like really clawing at this ship and have to really dig his claws into a really powerfully strong metal frame to kind of like get their bearings, get his grip in there. He does slip once, to which he uses his bottom hind claw to catch himself a little bit. He almost hangs upside down for a moment before recovering. I need you to mark 1 stress.
Nice.
Got it.
Yeah. But for that, I will let you. You guys will
You
keep
okay,
going.
Geo?
Yeah. Don't look down.
All right. So with that,
I
said,
never do.
you guys get the rope at least past the turbines up to about halfway up. You guys could probably, if you guys have some sort of like skill to climb up the bow using, say, stab daggers, or you just could climb really slick surfaces, you guys could be able to figure out your way up there. The rope at least was able to clear the turbines, but it does leave you the problem of getting to the actual deck of the ship.
So for handsome Juan over here, I think that he would default to brute strength to try to get up, like just
Sure.
try to use the strength of his body to climb up.
Sure.
If there's anything he needs to get around though, and you think agility would be more fitting, can do that. And I would argue, if acceptable, that I might want to apply insurgent to the role as an experience, because I'm coming into this using my skills as an insurgent of like infiltrating a space.
Yep,
right?
I'll definitely give you that. Go ahead and roll strength if you can figure out if maybe there's a tool on the ship that is a piton or a spike like implement that you can take with you. If you can figure that one out, I'll let you roll with strength and with the experience.
Yeah, let me take a look here. I don't have anything because I don't carry weapons. I am the weapon.
You are the weapon.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we would, if allowable, grab onto some spare daggers that I won't carry with me. That they'll just stay in the side of the ship, right? In order to, and so I'm just stabbing the side of the ship and then pulling myself up with brute strength.
Okay.
By the way, before I roll, wanted to share some great news for you.
Yes, please.
There was another redemption. This time it's a GM fear point from SLN who says, knock it out of the park.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
That sounds like a threat to me.
Yeah. I'm sorry for those in chat. I do not have access to chat at the moment, so the players are feeding me your energy, feed me your chaos.
It's the spirit of Daggerheart, right? We
Yep.
share that in this space. So I'm gonna burn a hope to be able to spend to be able to add insurgent for a +2. So that brings me back down to 2 hope. Thank you again for whoever gave that 1 extra hope before. Gonna roll strength here. Okay, with that +2, That is a 13 with hope.
13 with hope. It's taken you guys a bit of time to kind of cobble this together. You're able to do it. It's a bit of a struggle. Right now, what's happening is those who have really pretty uncanny climbing abilities, such as Perry and Jiro, are able to use the holes that Juan's daggers punched into the bow as climbing handholds. It might be a bit tough for the others to Bo and Thorn, unless they have a very creative way of doing that to kind of help them out.
Bo will actually go last, just in case Thorn falls. Bo wants to be able to catch her.
All right.
Thorn cannot put her hooves in these holes. That's going to be very difficult. So while they have been climbing up the side of the ship, Thorn has been opening up her forgery tool and forging passes onto the ship. And she's just gonna talk to the crew and like we're gonna go to the top of the ship and just like wait with our passes because we've just got like I can just get on the ship.
Oh, that sounds like a much better idea. I didn't want to climb up this thing.
While I think we cross everyone else on the ship, I just like also hand them their packets as they're climbing up. I'm like, here, I got your ticket. Here.
All right. So, Thorn, I need you to do one thing for me. I need
Absolutely.
you to roll me a. I'm trying to think of which one to roll. Let's go with presence. I need you to roll me presence.
How's a 15 with fear?
Okay. These passes look legit. They look legit. Too legit to quit, and everyone's got one, no matter how they enter in. So, we find ourselves in this situation of we have Juan, Perry, Gio, hard climbing the side of the bow of the ship to just yank themselves over to the deck, and they're made it. Which leaves us Thorn and Bo. You guys thought of just hopping on, just bring the ship up to the side and just hop on and hope for the best?
Yeah, that sounds like a much better plan.
All right. So, as you do, I am gonna burn a fear. As the ship, they decide to go the opposite direction. Anton decides to go the opposite direction of the opposite side of where the climbers are, just in case something goes wrong. And it does. As you guys come up the ship, you two see just a gasp of just upper class nobles in some really high-end fashion sunbathing clothing up on the decks that they're just trying to get their sunbathing on, and they're like, oh, what? Who dares? What is this? The moment you two hop on deck, you see lightly armored and very nicely dressed figures of they have a shield strapped to their back and an arming sword to their hip. Walk. It's like, what are you doing here?
So, like, you see, it was a really funny story. Me and my friend, we, as you do, we got left behind on the last port. And so we hired this ship just to catch back up because, we just had such a good time. Here are our papers, and I'm going to slide over our and I'm going to make sure they can see my like perfectly manicured nails and like it's very clear she belongs on this ship. Everything is impeccable, and we were just out, and I'm really really sorry. Like we really didn't mean to. And then she's gonna like perfectly form a tear like in the corner of her eye. I'm so sorry.
All right. For this, I am going to. I want you to make another presence roll just to bluff this situation. Miss, if you wanted Bo to assist, you can have a creative way to do that, and then you would burn a hope
Yeah.
to give
So
Thorn
Bo
a d6.
is standing behind Thorn, kind of like slumping up their musical equipment and like trying to look like an attendant of Thorn. So like holding the edge of their skirt a little bit and like dusting them off and whatnot, being like, it was such a long trip. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. It was awful. They should have never left you. The
I know.
audacity.
I know. They just don't know who my father is.
They would lose their heads if they did.
I know.
All right. Go ahead, Misfit. Burn that hope for Bo. Thorn, go ahead and roll me that presence and add the d6.
That is. I can do math. 14. With hope.
What's with hope? Give yourself that hope. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay. The guard just kind of looks at the sheet, looks at the ticket, looks up at you, looks at the ticket, looks up at you, looks up at the ship, looks at the ticket, looks over his shoulder towards the bridge. All right, then. Just get on the ship next time. Get on the ship on time next time.
I will try my best, and thank you so much. My daddy will remember this. Thank you.
Certainly. Above table, I am going to be burning a fear right now.
Great.
Camera spotlight goes to the captain of the ship. Captain is on the wheel. A silver fox fawn of gray silver hair.
A silver fox fawn or
silver
a silver
fox fawn.
Why not
Yes.
both?
The answer is yes. I'm using, give me 1 second. I gotta pull up his stat block because he is going to glance at the ship. He's got. Okay.
I think he's got like a -10 to knowledge.
Would that be nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I read too when I was looking at
That's what you
the
told us.
materials.
I think I saw a redeem for that right now.
Yeah.
But if you want to,
Okay.
you at home, you can
Yeah.
pay for things like that.
Yes, you can.
Probably.
You can alter the game. Okay, so
Yeah.
he just goes, just looks at that ship, just like he looks down at the guard that's starting to walk back towards the main buildings and the main decks. Just nods at him. But with that said, you guys are on the ship. You guys find yourselves on the boat deck of the Queen Drake. It's the uppermost deck, the flatmost deck. You see the flat wooden planks of the main battleship. You see lounge chairs. You see pagodas. You see umbrellas. Towards the back, you do see the pavilion style, like Roman style buildings that are going to the promenade area. Above that, you see the high bridge. And there's a lot of chunk of ship below that. You see a faint amount of guards just kind of like just wandering around. Like I said, they're guarding really high class people. They're not heavily armed, but they're decently armed. You may see an occasional golem walk back and forth, an occasional clank warforged for you D&D guys kind of walk back and forth for either service, or the golems are for ushering luggage. You may see some of that, or ushering cargo. But you're on opposite sides of the wide part of the ship, but you're on the ship. What would you like to do?
Thorn, are you okay?
Just
Sending
ignore
comms.
it. Just ignore it. Oh,
That's it.
right. Comms.
Oh, Thorn, are you dead?
No,
Say,
shut up.
say to you're not dead. Good. We're also not dead.
Phenomenal.
Where are you?
On the ship. Somewhere.
Like,
fucking no.
okay. Do you see anything around you?
Yeah, a lot of snotty people.
You shouldn't be talking on this if you're around people.
Captain, this is very loud. This is very, very loud.
We'll call you later. And puts it back in his coat. What
All
do we
right.
see around
Well,
us? Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I was asking, what do we see around us? Like,
Oh yeah, you see a lot of snooty people also on your end because you guys are on the same level deck.
Okay, copy. Fair.
Yeah, so you guys are seeing the same snooty
That's
people.
even better.
Here's
I
the-
thought we might have been in like a storage room. No,
No.
I'm just in the middle of a crowd.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're-
are you dead?
Yeah, here's the weird
Playing
part.
music on the speaker of your phone. Yeah.
Here's the weird part, and I am, I'm burning a fear for this one. You get a harsh tap over your shoulder. Oh, Perry. Dum, dum, dum. Excuse me. Third class is not on this deck. Very snooty elven woman.
You got me mistaken for someone else. Haven't you heard of a grease monkey? There's a repair. Someone called in. An umbrella fell over, and they need someone to come fix it.
Oh, why don't you say so? Right over there. Go fix my umbrella, Ella.
Absolutely. The tiny monkey will go fix the heavy umbrella. That's why I brought the big guy. Come on, big guy. Let's go get the umbrella put together and fixed, which is in this direction here, I think.
And just Juan's cracking his neck, just turning it side to side, staring deep into the soul of this person, eyes flaring so that this sunrise looks a bit more like a sunset. Just
Okay.
I think you owe my friend an apology.
Would you like to roll a strength check to intimidate?
I absolutely can do that. Let's go. And I'd like to burn another hope to use my experience make me.
Okay, let's roll.
Cool beans.
Screw it, let's ball.
The best experience of all. Yeah.
Is balling. Okay. That is a 22 plus 2, 24. And you're welcome, Troy. It's with fear.
Okay. She's gonna be like, wait. Oh my god, did I make that sound racist?
You did.
I came off racist?
You did.
I came off racist?
You can't treat all Simia like that.
I didn't think of him like that. I don't see fur. I don't see skin.
You should do the work. Like, you should just take some time on your own.
I will
and go do the work.
I will be better. It'll be better. She kind of assertively grabs your hand and then shoves 10 gold coins into it. Just give this to him, please. Okay.
You know, you can give it to him yourself. It's not like
you
you can't touch him. You know,
I didn't even think of it like that.
It's messed up. It's pretty messed up.
Okay. Can I buy you guys a drink or something? Oh, wait, you guys are on the job. I'm sorry.
Why don't you give us all what you were going to give me? And I just put a hand out toward her for more money.
I don't have much on me. 20 more coins. This was for the drinks I was offering, but you know what? I guess you can get your own drinks.
Yeah, I think that's probably for the best. We are on the job right now. Thank you for your attempt at doing the work. I wish you the best in your ongoing journey of self-improvement.
Certainly. She's trying to hold back tears. But But the shock of it's probably what's preventing her from like realizing, hey, something's up. With that said, Perry, you find yourself like lugging a giant umbrella to be like back into its slot, and then kind of ratcheting it back in. You didn't think you'd be here to do labor, but here we are.
Yeah, incredibly challenging for the very small Simia to get this gigantic umbrella where it needs to be.
Yeah. We're gonna spotlight shift back to Bull and Thorn.
I think that elven woman was loud enough that we could probably figure out where our friends were. And I think as she is having that moment, Thorn has pulled out her phone to record, because that's how that works. So she's just like on her phone, like, oh my God, can you believe this elven woman just
Wow, how rude. I thought they were supposed to be the beacon of society.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. Do you see her wrinkles? Those are all fabricated. She is 3 times the age that she looks. I know. Isn't that crazy? That's wild.
That's wild.
Slight lower point of order. We're akin to 1920s text, so this would all be audio recorded. You made a little podcast.
Audio streaming. Yeah.
I audio.
we're
I
audio
podcasted
streaming?
it. Yeah.
Yep.
She's actually hideous. Yeah, you should see her children. They have like 3 heads.
What?
The
Okay.
chemical plants, like, they're real bad. Like, they're just really bad. That's why I'm here with y'all as a pirate. Isn't this fun?
You shouldn't. And like Bo will take the phone and be like, no, you shouldn't say that on stream. Stream? What's a stream? You shouldn't say that. Not out loud.
Okay.
And then give it back. And then Bo's going to pull out a violin and sort of just wander into the crowd and start lightly playing their violin.
Okay.
And listening for like anything that's being said about what might be worth stealing.
Oh, we're stealing. Okay. All right.
Wait, we're here for 2 missions. I
Here
know.
for 2 missions. All right. We got priorities. Keep in mind, we are on the clock. You guys are about
Hey,
a
the
little
captain
shy
could
of
be worth
2
stealing.
hours. 2 hours till port, so keep that in mind. The clock is ticking. But go ahead and for hold on 1 second. For Bo, let's go ahead and roll ourselves. Hold on a second. Sorry. There, where you are. Where's the sheet? Let's go ahead and roll. I'm gonna go with instinct.
Instinct.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's with hope and a 17.
Okay. Cool.
Dang.
All right. So what can be stolen? Let me go ahead and dig into
Everything.
everything not bolted down, as they say.
Troy, while you're digging, we have good news from the chat again.
Yes, please.
We have an anonymous donation donating party hope. So if I understand
Party
that
hope.
correctly,
Party hope!
I think
Party hope!
anybody in the party can grab from that, I think.
Yes,
do
1
you
hope
know?
point for each member of the party.
Oh, for all of us.
Oh,
Hey!
Yeah, that's what party
Thank you,
hope is.
Anonymous.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Anonymous.
Everyone
The
add a
real
hope point.
MVP.
Yes,
The
real MVP.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you make your way, just mosey in, Bo, into the promenade, it is mainly with first class passengers with first class elegance. The grand staircase going down towards the lower decks and other, as well as the bridge, the grand lift, which is like the grand elevator. You will see that you're getting a layout of the place, so therefore the potential places of stealing things. You know that everyone kind of sort of eats and peruses in what's called the court deck, which is a deck below the promenade. You know everyone's cabins are probably in what's called shelter deck or C deck. That's probably where you just kind of break and entering into any of the housing cabins. You know that the best places to steal high class stuff is probably going to be C deck, because below that you're getting into the saloon deck, which is D deck, and then below that it starts blurring the second class and third class passengers. Other option would be the lower deck, G deck, which is the lowest deck accessible to passengers, with third class cabins, a ramshackled casino for the third class citizens, and cargo holds.
As Bo is getting a lay of the land through song, and the sending stone, they are passing all of this information along. So even though we are separated, we're together, and everyone is still kind of in the know of what is happening.
Pretty good. Awesome.
And mapped out like the best exit spots, the best places for explosives, maybe. Who knows? It's playing for everything.
All right. As you do that, I'm gonna cook a fear, and let's find out what happens with it. I'm just gonna hit a little randomizer action for you. Okay. Thorn,
Yes.
as you're following, I'm assuming you're following Bowen into the promenade.
I'm like,
What would you like to do? Actually, let's put the spotlight on you. What's up?
I would say I'm following around. I'm also listening for other conversations. I'm definitely playing in that, like, that shadowy. If I find a shadow, I'm kind of like a little more hidden, so I can get a little closer and hear those conversations. Rumor has it that there is two kind. What time do you want to meet for dinner?
Let's see. We're going to the western part of the continent, so therefore we're fighting against the sun. I believe it would be around 1700. 1700 and local. Yeah, 1700 hours local time.
I'm just like really pretty. So could you tell me that in like really pretty girl time?
Oh, you haven't told a lie. But
Stop.
I would say looks up at the sky a little bit, looks down at his hand cranked watch. About 2.5 hours from now. Actually, no, slash that. An hour from now.
Okay. Where do we meet?
Certainly, you know of the court deck.
Stop. Okay. In 1 hour. Bracky, I'm so happy I ran into you.
Very much the same. But I do have to do my mingling on this deck, as you can tell. But I look forward to seeing you again.
Oh, mingle away. Have a fantastic. I will see you so soon.
Absolutely. As he walks off, yeah, he definitely walks off. I am gonna flip the spotlight to the boys. All right, so you find yourselves on the main deck still, as you guys are kind of pretending sort of to be the crew. You guys actually get a good look at what the crew is actually dressed like. So this cover's only gonna get you so far, so much. Welcome back, everyone.
Finger guns.
Welcome back to Sky Pirates and Plunder. Rock and roll, finger gun, whatever you want to do. Or like with the LeBron James thing. I don't know. With that said, we bring ourselves to the boys. Find themselves at the sidemost door. I was trying to explain. It was the way the doors kind of are to the other levels. You have the grand lift, which is like an elevator-esque device that brings everyone up and down the levels, up and down the decks. You have stairways winding alongside that, and then closer to The rear and further out laterally are small doors of smaller stairwells for crew. Kind of like a backstage area. We bring ourselves back to Captain Juan.
So I think I'm just gonna look over at Jiho and say, and give you a little nod toward the closest doorway. See if you agree.
So Gio nods, and this whole time Gio has been extremely uncomfortable, and so I think Gio has been in sort of like classic cat, like Halloween cat, like arched back style. Like there's like from the sunbathing deck on down, it has been like very exposed, and all these people who are just there's nowhere to hide, there's no exits, and so on this look from the captain, absolutely nods and like has been sort of sticking close to the wall behind the captain and Perry as they've been navigating and putting the umbrella up and everything. And so sort of skittering over to the door on all fours, but also like standing out like a sore thumb, like one of the people who's sort of like trying to be stealthy but is extremely not stealthy.
Look over my other shoulder at Perry, and just give you the eyes and a little bit of a signal that way.
Yeah, Perry just starts heading off, tail up. Let's go.
All right, and
he stops and
using
he's
my.
like,
Good.
He's like, I think, boss, did we all forget to put our uniforms on today?
You know, I'm so forgetful. Thank you for reminding me. You're very good at your job. This is why you were Employee of the Month. As I shamble behind both of you, I'm spreading my body out as much as I can so that if the two of you are kind of walking close to each other, I'm trying to block other people from being able to see you. They just kind of see this giant
So,
guy.
are we like a line that is like
a cat followed by a simia followed by a mountain of a man?
All right. As you guys dip into the side doors, staff doors, I'm going to roll a randomizer really quick. Okay. Coast is clear. It's a very industrial metal stairwell, very claustrophobic, usual zigzaggy, the usual stairwell pattern. It could get you down to the outside of B deck or the court deck, which you guys can see where the accommodations of the parlor suites, the Vernada Cafe, the Palm Court Diner, the Palm Court restaurants. It's where everyone likes to eat and peruse. If you're looking for staff stuff, your gut instinct's like, all right, we gotta go down lower. Lower is C deck, known as the shelter deck. It's where all the cabins are, mainly first class and a little bit of seconds. It also shows a second class library, as well as a third class bar lounge called the General Room. Finally, you get the saloon deck, which is just mainly a dining saloon for second class. You go a little bit lower. You get to crew accommodations. It's E deck, what they call upper industrial deck or upper industry deck, meaning the workers. You also see the cargo bays, a bit more of the cargo bays. You guys could keep going further, or you guys could try this floor or go back up.
So
I think this looks good.
Yeah, I think like Gio has been like wandering around from city to city all his life, and so now that he's off of the like upper class decks, I think in a stairwell, oddly, feels so much more at home. And so is like been scanning as they've been looking up and down and going up and down a few of the stairwells. And so sort of like keeping in mind this kind of rough layout, I think looks Perry at you and at the captain and says, staff accommodations, laundry. We need to get to a laundry room. That's where I think we should go next.
All right. If you guys agree, you guys can roll either knowledge or instinct based on what you feel your character would fit.
Definitely instinct for Juan. Even though it's a flat roll.
Also instinct for Perry.
Oh, critical success. 5 and
Dang.
5.
Yeah.
Jeez.
We're critting like crazy.
Y'all better be like donating for all these crits, chat. Whew. All right.
Yes, get in that direct deposit, chat.
Get in that direct deposit. At this point, some of y'all better like bust out one of the get out of death free cards here. All right, so add that hope.
Yes.
Okay.
Got you.
Well, there goes my curveball. In this situation. Okay. You guys actually like hear of a cargo golem. Those with military background know these cargo golems were originally armored golems used for fighting. But now they are just hauling cargo like an usher. You know those cargo carts at hotels. They're hauling that. You realize probably the best way to sneak past the cargo golem is just to sneak behind it and just literally like follow the big golem until you.
We know how to follow in a line. That's
Yeah,
something
it's
we
on the line of death there.
Juan turns to the two of you and goes,
All right. Which brings you guys to a laundry area. That ironically, it's going to take a little bit to look for crew uniforms because it looks like there's passenger stuff here as well. What are some of the other roles? I'm going to go ahead and toss spotlight over to Perry and Gio.
I had a 23 with fear on my instinct roll.
Good to know. Okay. And then how'd Gio do?
13 with hope.
13 with hope. Get your hope. Okay. With that said, you guys do find enough uniforms to fit all three of you. It's a little bit baggy, ironically. It's a little bit baggy on Juan, which makes you realize, we might have a giant.
I don't know if I want to meet the owner of this.
Yeah, you might have a giant on staff.
Yeah. This is good information to have. It's a tool we can use later.
Yes. I will burn a fear.
Oh no.
Burn a fear for the baggy clothing, right? Like it's ill-fitting.
Yeah, that's what that fear was spent on.
You know what? I want to go that mean and be like, hey, the owner's just right there. No, that would not be fair because you critted. But I will say, I want to see how bad this situation is. I'm gonna roll randomize really fast.
Cool beans.
Okay.
How bad the situation is. That's a phrase I love to hear.
Yeah, as in at the door of the laundry, armed guard. You guys don't look like laundry crew. What are you guys doing down here?
I'm gonna beef myself up as big as I can get, and I'm gonna say, you know why we're here. It's fine that we're here, right? And I'm gonna pull out the gold coins that were given, 30 gold pieces. I'm gonna dangle it here to the side, but I'm going to be as big as possible while I do that, and I'm gonna be smiling with my mouth, but very much not smiling with my eyes.
Go ahead and roll.
No smiles. No
Go
smiles.
ahead, roll that intimidation. If you want to use strength for a bonus again, go for it.
So I actually have something called bold presence.
Sure.
I can spend 1 hope if this is a presence roll. I can spend 1 hope to add my strength to the roll. Yeah. So that would give me a +4 on the roll.
Go for it.
All right, beautiful. Thank you. Hey, okay, that is a 14, but it is with hope. So I'm gonna take the hope back.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna look. He's look at the coins. Look at you. I need. The moment he grabs the coins and just nods, like understood. And as he's starting to walk away, I need Jiro and and Perry to roll instinct for me, please. Reaction, so no hope or fear.
Oh. What is a 14 by me?
He hesitated quite a bit. He was thinking, it was trepidation. He was really trepidous.
His back's to us?
No, he's like trepidous, like, okay, I guess maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. How'd our Katari do?
13 with fear for me.
13 with fear. Good to know. Okay. Okay. But he didn't leave, and he took the cash, and you guys are at the moment gearing up with crew uniforms.
Wait, so the guard
I
did
think
or
that
did
went
not?
really well.
The guard,
But, you
walked.
go.
The guard took the money and walked.
He's gonna rat us out 1,000%, Cap. We either got to go take care of him or get the fuck out of here. But
I mean, I trust you, so okay. I'm gonna go out into the hallway. Are we still able to see this person?
Yeah.
How far have they gone?
Yeah, but he's looking like he's going a lot faster. He's power walking.
Yeah, gonna run right after him, and if I reach him, I'm gonna clock him in the back of the head.
All right, so let's do this. I'm gonna make a. Ooh, this is gonna be a crazy one. So do an attack roll for me, please, with a weapon of your choice. If you're gonna have to land on a difficulty of, give me 1 second. It's
I
gonna be
think
standard.
difficulty of maybe 1, I think you said.
You would be nice, wouldn't it?
-10, -10 difficulty.
So I believe this would be standard deck guards. Not deck guards. Yeah, it would be deck guards. So tier 2 elite soldier. Here's the thing. Good news is to land a hit. Difficulty 15.
oh, you got
But
this.
you got to be. You might have to roll a little bit higher to hit him before he hits comms, because he's gonna he's gonna hear you coming.
All right. Would
No one hears Handsome
you-
Juan coming.
Mm-mm.
Well,
He's actually
so
very
here's the
delicate
thing.
when he walks. I don't know if you've
Would you
heard.
buy? Well, it's funny. He's actually fairly agile, and for his size, certainly. Let me see what I got. Let's see what I got going
He
on
takes
here.
bachata classes. That's why.
All
Oh,
right,
nice.
so
Really
he
padded
does. He does.
He
He's
does.
a dance instructor on the side. All
We're the
right,
hip pirates. We're just hips, all hips.
All hips.
all hips. These hips do not
They
lie
do
unless
lie.
we want them to. Like Thorn, who does all of our lying for us because she's amazing at it. Yeah, I'm gonna roll unarmed strike on this fool.
Sure.
If it hits, I am going to spend a stress to combo strike, but only if it hits because it only applies there. Can I interest you in me spending a hope on applying insurgent to this to get a +2? So I'm coming up all sneaky and ready to pounce on the back of this guy.
I'll let you have this one. Yeah, I'll let you have this one.
Cool beans. So that'll be a +2. And the +3 from my unarmed strike. And okay, that is going to be a 16.
Okay.
I am going to, I don't know if I should burn this. Maybe I'll give it to the group. I have a community feature called Unbound because I'm freeborn, or Juan is. Once per session, when I make an action roll with fear, I can instead change it to a roll with hope. What do we think? Do we want to? But it's once per session, so I can only do it now or another time.
I think save it because
Yeah.
Anonymous just tried to fuck us up.
I
Don't
mean,
tell
that's
me-
fair enough.
Don't tell me
Oh,
I got
actually-
a fear point
What?
for
So
that.
you got a fear. So you got a fear, and somebody gets to do max damage. It's unclear if it's you doing max damage to us
It's
or
us.
us.
No. It's table, and you guys will agree on when it happens. It's a max damage card.
Anybody want to do max damage now?
Not
We
now,
don't
no,
have
Let's
you
to.
can
do
save
it.
you can
Do it
save
now. Do
Thorn,
it
you
now.
got to do it at dinner. Thorn's
Gotta do it at dinner.
Max-
No, you're right. We
Yeah.
got to do it at dinner.
Yeah,
We gotta do
dinner.
it at dinner.
Yeah, I
All
forgot
right.
about-
Okay.
All right, so it's a 16, but it's with fear. So you
Is
get
it
a fear.
No,
but it's-
noted. Okay. All right.
So much fear.
So
So
I'm
much
gonna.
fear.
With that said,
So that hits, right?
it does hit. That does hit.
Okay,
Boom.
so I'm gonna spend a stress to make that a combo strike.
Okay.
So
So that means you get to hit him
Pow-pow.
again.
Yeah, well, so I can explain the combo strike to everybody. The base
like a
damage
hip
first.
strike.
Yeah, base damage first is 12.
Yeah.
Because the unarmed strike for the brawler class is crazy. My unarmed strike at level 3 is 2d10 plus 2d6.
Yeah.
So that's the base damage. So that's 12 is where that came out to. And then combo strike, it works so that Marcus stress to roll my combo die, note its value. Then I roll it again. If the value of the second one is bigger than the first, I keep rolling until that doesn't happen, right? So I'm rolling the combo die. That was a 5. I will almost definitely not get to roll again after this next one because it's only a d6 right now.
Okay.
But I do get to roll one more,
Yes, please.
and that's a 1. So I added 6 to the original 12, so that is 18.
18. Ooh, that hit him severe. Okay. So here's what happened.
Mhm.
As you're coming in, you the softest as you can go. The shoes decently quiet for what they are. You come up to the pile, beam in the back of his head. He gets a grunt off on his comm, which is actually mounted on a choker like device, basically button. It's like the SWAT lash system. We have and you just kind of hear just in the background as you're hitting him. What's that? Who is that? Yeah, can somebody? Who is that? I think we got something going on. Which comms was that? I think that was. That was a B deck. Hold on, I gotta check which deck it was.
C. I think we're on C, maybe. No, it's the lower thing.
It's a lower one. It is. Where's it at? It is. I think it's E deck. It's E deck. Yo, can somebody check it out? Yo, someone fire up the cargo golem. Maybe they can take a better look. I'm rolling. I am burning that fear and rolling to see if the cargo golem is coming around. Not yet.
Is the comm live? Could we tell if the comm is live? Like if we say something that they'll hear us?
It's not live. It looks like push button.
Okay.
You guys are hearing the
Do we think we should get on there and like talk like we're this guy?
Yeah, just say all good. How are you?
Dump the body. Dump the body now. Dump the body.
Okay.
Now.
I mean, I can throw the body. Is he dead? Like, can we
He's
tell?
still got an HP. He's coming to. He's about to hit you back until I'm giving you guys this moment before you start trying to hit back.
I want to clock him with Unleashed Chaos. Is he within far range? I'm going to hit him with a fucking spell.
Sure.
Perry's like, okay, well, this is all going to shit, and summons like a ball of like cloud energy that has like a thunderstorm in it and just hurls it right at this homie.
Okay.
And we're like in a ship's hallway, right?
Yeah, you are in a claustrophobic ass area.
Yeah, we are.
And I'm right next to it.
Cloud being
It's a slight weapons malfunction, y'all. It's fine.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
totally
do
fine.
roll with fear, I will have to do friendly fire because it's just so narrow. What happened?
You should have told me before I rolled, man. It's an 18 with fear.
That's all right.
Okay, for funsies, I'll either take the fear point or you friendly fire. You hit 1 for half damage.
My choice?
Yeah.
I'm okay with whatever you want to do. Just so you know, above table, I'm all good.
What was the damage on it?
So I haven't rolled it yet. It's a number. It's 3d10. I'll say you take the fear point because I don't want to hit Cap for.
Wait a minute. No, hold on. Hold on,
3d10?
everybody. Hold on, everybody.
Yeah.
I have Hallowed Aura. This is once per short rest. We need to think about this. Once per rest, when an ally within close range, don't know if you're within close range, rolls with fear, you can make it roll with hope instead.
You want to burn it now?
Ooh.
Do you want me to burn it now, table?
This is fight number 1. Presumably, there's another. I say let's save that.
Okay.
I say
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
You take the fear, Troy. You take the fear.
I will take the fear, which means does the golem get closer? Maybe. Okay.
All right, that is 20 damage with my Unleashed Chaos on this guy.
Okay, he is fried.
Great.
Also, it was a mix of gambus and cloth armor and breastplate, so you cooked him. Or
Great.
cardiac arrest, man. All right, but the magic tech of the comms, you could still overhear it. You guys could hear distant steps of a golem. I need to shift the spotlight. Let's go back to Bo. So, do you have the intentions of true thievery and true piracy as you get all your information while you're all the way up in the promenade deck, or the promenade building? You got a little bit separated from Bo. Might have seen over the corner of your eye, far distance, her talking to a pretty pig, half giant-esque human being.
I trust Thorn. Thorn's got this.
Okay. Yeah.
Plus, we're hearing everything through the comms anyway, so it's like,
Yeah.
they
What
got a
would-
date later. We're gonna make that hell.
What would you
Cool.
like to do?
Bo will continue to make her way around the ship because no one pays attention to musicians as long as they're playing and keeping everyone jovial. No one really pays attention to them. So she's going to just walk around, or they're gonna just walk around casually, looking for the person that they're actually there for, while also looking for cool shiny things to steal.
Okay. Give me an instincts roll for me, please.
Sure, I can do that. I don't know why
I
that
love
voice
Bo's
came out of
voice.
me. I'm
Yeah.
fucking.
Come on, Mr. J.
I'm Bo. Hello.
Oh, well, that wasn't. I rolled a 6, but it was with hope.
6 with help. Okay, cool. The best you were able to do was find a map layout of the ship. So you now have the intelligence of the basic. Let's review the basic rundown. You're in the main promenade deck. You're in A deck. B deck is the court deck with all the restaurants where the bougie people talk. C deck is where second and third class people mingle, including their lounge. D deck is a dining saloon. E deck is where a couple third class passenger cabins and staff is, which is also where the boys are. And
They're
then
gonna like write on it in big scribbly letters like staff.
yeah, and then you have what's called F deck, which is overflow, which is basically a mix of third class and crew. And then you have G deck, do not access or do not enter, staff only, engineering deck.
Ooh, hey Perry, you busy?
Oh, I'm sorry. There's another one. So there's G deck, do not access, and the Orlap deck, aka the engineering deck. It's below G deck. That's like basically the engine room.
Hey Perry, I got a map of the whole ship.
You got
Want it? Where are you?
We are just cleaning up a little mess down here. Don't worry about us. We're doing great. We're on E deck.
E deck. Where on E deck? Just like they follow on the map to E deck. It's like
Just
where?
a stone's throw away from the laundry room. Like one chaos bolt, about as far as a chaos bolt can go away from the laundry room.
Did you chaos bolt somebody?
No,
Don't
why
ask
do
us
you
how to
ask?
know it. It's not important.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Hey, you should have seen it. It was so much fun.
Thank
He's
you.
really
Rob,
good
for
at
telling
it.
the
You don't know how
truth.
this works, really.
Thank you.
Can you hear
and-
all of us? Is what's happening?
Bo
I think
will-
it's like I think we're on speaker.
Oh, okay. Sorry, what were you saying?
Bo's just gonna stay there. Don't cause any more drama.
I think
Oh,
we
I
have
think-
to leave. I think
There's a golem coming to kill us.
We have to go.
We
Don't
might
come
be dead
to
when
us.
you get
Okay,
here,
I'm gonna.
but if not, we'll
and,
see you
like,
soon.
Talking, walking with purpose. Now, Bo is trying to direct how they can get out without being seen by the golem, because it looks like the golem is coming up from like a specific spot on the map, because it's like, oh, here's where all the golems stay. So they're like, okay, if you just go up the stairs in the back of the laundry room, and then there's a tiny corridor. One, it's going to be really uncomfortable for you. I'm so sorry.
I can make it work. They don't really build spaces for people my size.
Cool,
So it's fine. I'm
you'll
used to
see
having to
what I
deal with
mean.
it.
And like direct them out a somewhat backwards way. It requires removing a panel from the ship. Perry, I think you got this.
I'm going to remove a panel from the ship. I'm following instructions.
And then eventually we'll meet them at the said rendezvous point, and being very nervous about like, oh god, are they actually going to show up? Did I give good directions? Crap.
As you guys are shuffling around and getting that, first off, I have to burn a fear to see where the golem
Oh
is.
shit.
Let me burn a fear to see where the golem is. Close, but not there yet. All right, we cut spotlight back to Thorn. As you're just trying to peruse your way around the promenade, it isn't time for dinner yet. You still have about a half hour. However, you come across a uniformed person. Give me 1 second. What's these? Sorry. Thank you. It didn't. It faked me out. You come across a Furbolg male. Actually, no, I'm sorry. No, wrong person. Come across the fawn, the silver fox fawn. He's walking up towards you. Ma'am, I was told you were a special person. You were summoned personally by Colonel Brachus von Meer. He wasn't willing to wait for dinner. He wanted you to join him for drinks sooner. You two get to know each other.
Oh, I really handle changes in my schedule just like super well. So, can I have like 2 seconds and just like freshen up really quick? Can you point me to the nearest lavatory?
Oh, certainly. Let me take you there. Certainly.
Thank you.
All right. He leads you to a nearby lavatory. It opens the door for you. And it's just like
he open the door for me?
Yeah, just like, all right, certainly.
Listen, I appreciate the like extra mile that you're going. That was a weird move. For the future, when you're walking with a lady, don't open the bathroom. I got that one. Okay, thank you. Then I'm gonna scurry on in there. I'll just be like 2 seconds. Thank you.
Okay, certainly.
Okay, I'm gonna get on the comms. Okay, cool. We Bracky wants drinks a little sooner than I think we were all planning. How's everybody doing?
Make sure you cover your drink.
Well, obviously, like I mean, I went to college, so yeah, like I know. I'm sorry. I was that my privilege again? Did I? Okay. You're right. It feels sketchy. I don't know why you had to wait. Like I'm pretty, but like not that pretty. Like I'm like a 9.5, not a 10.
As a prime example, she's a 10, but she's a pirate.
Has Bo met up with the rest of the?
You're on your way. You're almost there.
Okay, cool. On my way to meet up with the guys.
Okay. How long do you think if I have this extra 30 minutes, you think you guys are
Stall them.
Okay. Cool.
Or make a distraction. I'll let you know in like 15.
Okay. If anything just happens, will you please let Anton know? that I appreciate his guidance, and I'm so sorry. In case just whatever happens.
I hate the way you're talking, but sure, I can do that.
Thank you. Okay. Good luck. It'll be so fun.
You okay? Do you want to talk about it?
Just it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. It'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Deflection's a thing, but okay.
Listen, I have one chance to do full damage to him if I have to, so we'll be fine.
Oh god.
With my
I'm
two-
assuming everyone else heard that, right?
two tiny blades. It's fine. I'm fine. I have so many knives on me, but like we'll be fine.
Oh god. Okay,
Okay.
I trust you.
Okay. I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna flush the toilet twice because it took a while. And I'm wash
Okay.
my hands.
Is that girl code for something?
No, just courtesy.
No. Just really
Courtesy
want
flush, yeah.
really want this man to think I just took my time. I'm gonna flush up my hair and then rejoin back outside.
All right. The captain's there. It's like, I do apologize for the abruptness. It's been a while since I've been around a proper lady. I am a seasoned military man. You have to pardon me.
I understand. I so understand. Let's go join Bracky at the bar.
All right.
At the bar. I don't know why my voice cracked like that. That's so weird.
That's
I'm
okay.
just so excited. Can you give me any tips? Like, is there anything that like I need to know?
Be incredibly honest, incredibly forthright. Bare your soul sometimes, because he does the same.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes.
Are there like other girls on the ship, or is it just like me?
Oh, we're heavily populated of all kinds, all types, all.
No. I was just like, does he like how often does he take like people to the bar? Like, is this normal? Is this
He does socialize. He isn't the owner.
Mhm.
He does love getting to know very VIP-esque guests, especially those
Okay.
who love to fly a ship like ours.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. What'd you just say? They like to fly a ship like yours, like
Alright.
a luxury cruise ship, right? Like a
Yes.
luxury cruise ship.
Yes.
But in the off chance, did you mean a battleship? Do you just mean?
Everyone wishes they could fly a battleship. I assure you, battleships are not as comfortable as this.
But isn't this a battleship?
Was.
Yeah, you're right.
Flies
Yeah.
like one. No longer fights like one.
Okay.
Yes. But don't let me hold you.
No, thank you.
As he leads you to the bar, it is a very quaint VIP section. You could hear piano in the background. Velvet red with gold trim room. Bottles adorned off to the side of all sorts of vineyards, all sorts of shapes and sizes. As you see Colonel Brackus on mirror in a center table front chair, of course, as a gentleman, he rises up.
Baraki, you didn't have to get me early. I know we were gonna have such a delightful, like mid-afternoon snack.
Oh, I know, but I would just love to indulge in. All of a sudden, you hear the spears, swords, blades, at least 6 of them pointed in your direction. Indulge in your knowledge. What? You didn't think I wasn't notified of the Storm Reaver riding alongside my ship and you hopping right off it? Now you and I are gonna actually find out why a lady who rode on Captain Jacques Morel's ship was doing on mine. You see arms start to reach for you. take her to the lower depths.
Wait. You said we were just gonna talk just now, and I got off a ship. That's correct. But I'm not a part of that ship. You know that, right?
You are getting grabbed by guards. They're starting to grab at your arms, with a few of them starting to grab at you. Tell you what, and you know what? I know you have a lot to say, and I will be down there to enjoy hearing everything you have to say. But I would like you to indulge all your information with Lady Laramet and Mr. Nomir. Maybe you might just see an old friend while you're down there.
Like Catherine from like boarding school.
Yeah. Catherine wishes she was that cocky.
What do you? I'm simply.
You're getting pulled.
This is unfair. My father's going to hear about this, and you can just kiss this whole ship goodbye.
I am scared, but we will talk soon.
You're so. Why are you so scared? Hold on, but wait, stop pulling me. Stop.
They haven't stopped pulling.
But wait, hold on. I'm unfortunately not a very strong woman. So, but why are we?
So back to Spotlight, back with the crew as they reunite.
Did we hear any of that?
And
Because there was
no.
an open walkie at one point, or was the walkie closed? We didn't hear
open the whole time. I'm streaming this the whole time.
Okay, so you locked it on. You locked it open.
I'm constantly streaming.
Okay,
yes.
Locked it open. Okay, so crew, you heard that whole thing. You just realized. Your friend Thorn just walked into a trap because you guys got caught. You two got somewhat caught the initial moment that they hopped on board using the storm reaver. Basically, let's do this. Can the crew roll either knowledge or instinct right now?
Yep.
Sure, everybody. You want everybody to roll?
Actually, yeah, whole table because as Thorn's getting taken away down to the lowest of decks, she could kind of figure this out.
All right.
Crits.
Can I roll with advantage because of my community? Because of Loreborn?
I'm gonna let this ride. We had a crit. I'm just gonna let it ride for the whole table.
But okay, cool.
Say that hope. Okay, so you guys just figured this out. It's a whole flashback sequence. The moment Thorn and Bo hop off onto the deck. You had the conversation with the guard, right? Showed the ticket. You're getting a feeling he didn't entirely buy it. He goes up to the captain. Captain looks over at the ship, trying to figure out, that is a familiar looking ship, and why did that random ass ship just hop onto my deck? Goes over to Bracky, as we now calling him, Colonel Brackus. Starts exchanging information. What? Black silver ship with cloudy tails. Oh, that's the Storm Reaver. That's Captain Jacques' ship. What's a pirate ship hopping on here? Did she hop on that? Let's go find her.
It was my Uber.
It was your Uber. It was a fancy Uber.
It's an Uber
She
pool.
didn't even give
Pool,
5
right?
stars.
So the crew is
Touche.
realizing you guys are getting hints of lowest deck.
I look at the map. Bam.
The lowest deck is the Orlop deck, the engineering deck. So you're in E deck right now. You have to go down through F deck, which is the overflow deck. You have the cargo deck. Then you have the engineering deck, and you believe that's engineers where they're taking Thorn / where Jacques might be.
Do we want to set up an ambush?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to take this guy. This guy sounds like a tool. I'd love to just
you made
take
me
him
want to throw
apart.
up earlier.
The second he walks in the door, I'm just gonna snap his neck.
Just hit it.
if I can do
Yeah.
that.
Yes. Yes.
Immediate insta death if I can pull that.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like he wants to talk, right? So
Do you think we could just like commandeer the ship? How hard
You
would it be
know-
to get everybody off?
that'd be great.
Oh, we should walk and talk.
We should boogie.
We should
Let's
really
run.
walk and
Let's
talk.
get out of here.
Walk and talk. Yes.
Yeah, walk and describe how you're gonna kill him when we run, Cap. Let's go.
Okay. All right. You guys can either roll agility for stealth or agility to bolt. Golem's coming.
I say bolt. I say we just
I think we
bolt.
bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bolt.
Yeah,
Okay.
bolt.
Seems right.
Much lower DC. but he's chasing y'all.
I'll buy a 19 with hope.
Oh,
I got a
Yeah,
15
21
with
with hope.
hope,
fear.
which is not. Yeah.
Okay.
This is 14 with fear.
14
Okay,
with fear as well.
Okay. All right. And then what's the high? What were the other two rolls?
The highest was 19, which Jared got.
21.
With
21.
hope.
I did my math.
Oh, sorry,
wrong.
21. 21. with
Yep.
hope.
I'm gonna say this is a reaction roll more so than an instinct roll, so don't add hope, but I will not add fear. I was gonna cancel that out. But
Okay.
on the average, it means you guys were fast enough as a group to outrun it and get down to the stairs before stairwell to which before the golem could catch you. You guys just passed by overflow deck. You guys are about to pass G deck.
You know, I'm actually a little disappointed. Like, I know it's better for us, but I really want to know what it's like to fight that golem. Maybe on the way back.
No. We got
No. I mean, we got to get Jacques. You're right, and we got to get
Focus,
Thorn
Captain,
now.
Focus.
now.
That's
We got to
fair.
get Thorn.
I appreciate that. Yeah. You keep me grounded. Thank you.
All right.
Hilarious for an air person.
Below G deck.
Grounded, am I right?
You guys find yourself at like the furthest back section, the Orlop decks, the engineering. You could hear the crackle, the sound of the engines, the boiler rooms going, some of the steam going off. I have to burn another fear though to see if you guys get caught by any crew, because you're realizing this is crew only, and only 3 out of 4 of you are dressed like crew. Let's see what happens. Okay.
Like a good okay.
You got
context clues.
as you
Checking
guys round a corner, you see somebody just kind of doing technical work on one of the engines. Looks over. You guys are not on this deck. He's looking at your clothing, all your clothing. It's like, yeah, service decks are above here. What are you guys doing out here?
We came to party. You know,
we love parties.
We're having a good time. You know what it's like
Party
on these
would be
long
at least
trips.
Party would be at least one more deck above your G deck with the cargo.
No, but
this is where
this for a party.
Yeah, this is where the real party is.
Playing the fiddle.
Oh gosh. Okay.
A lot of hip movement.
I think Juan was
My
100%
lord.
intending to be like, you were partying with us, but now you're like the entertainment at the party.
Yeah.
Who wants to run point on this bluff?
I mean, I'll spend a hope to be able to do it with a +4.
You can also.
I could also use Enrapture. I could just cast the spell Enrapture.
You could.
I think that's a great call.
Yep.
I think that's a much better call. Let's fucking go.
If anyone wants to burn a hope in the group to assist, you could just add to the spell cast.
I will happily do so. I'll burn a hope.
Okay, yeah. You are bouncing around. You're bouncing around to the song. The hips
That's a 22 with hope.
22 with hope. Okay, go ahead.
So we start a party and Pitbull arrives. Right.
Pitbull arrives.
Yeah. So really, what I want to do is like a Pied Piper thing, and like pull this person away from what they're doing, and kind of start a party down the hall to get all of the workers to stop working. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We are good in a line. It's canonical.
Okay, so we might not get the conga line here, but you will definitely get like 1 or 2 of them following, but the rest of them just kind of bouncing around in their station. It's like you find yourself at a door with a single guard there, puzzled as of what is going on in front of him.
Captain, punch him.
Done.
Attack roll, please.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
on.
100%.
Yeah.
Happy to do that. Gonna see if I got anything for this. All right, yeah, gonna just do an attack roll here. Do I have anything? Stand by. Anything? Let me re-roll anything? No, nothing.
Can I burn a hope to give him hope?
Oh, burn a hope to help?
Yeah.
I mean, I got hope.
Sure,
I got.
She'll give you a D6 though, like if you need it.
I will happily bring that
Okay.
for you.
Yeah, I'll add a D6. I want everybody to know. I want everybody to know that I rolled.
Never a good thing to say. Yep.
I rolled a 6 with hope, and I need you to know how bad that is. I have a +3 on my attack, so I rolled a 2 and a 1, which is the worst roll I can get in the whole game. Because if it was a 1 and a 1,
yeah.
it's a 2
We're
and
just
a
trying
1.
to teach everyone Daggerheart mechanics. That's what we're
Yeah.
doing.
Exactly.
Yes.
With hope, though, so I am going to take a hope for that. I'm going to go ahead and take the advantage that you gave me.
Yeah.
Let's roll that out if we can. Where we
Now
at
I'm
here?
gonna roll how advanced this guard is, just to see.
Got a 1, so that brings me up to a 7 on that.
We're all gonna
I'm
die.
still just looking at my sheet here to see if there's anything I'm not using.
Our luck's running out.
Perry is
Here we
just charging another chaos bolt. Just as like.
Good.
I
good.
got.
I think that's what we're
crossbow
gonna
out.
need.
I got nothing. Okay, so with the attack miss,
I got nothing.
I will
Yeah.
have the ink spotlight back on me.
Yeah, but I'm
And-
full up on hope, friends. So that's something.
Yay.
Yay.
He's going to catch your fist, twist it, and then yank you to pin you against the wall.
Okay.
The Matrix?
He's marking a
I'm into
stress to
this.
detain,
Okay.
which might not be the smartest idea, but
That's cool.
But it leaves Juan restrained,
Okay.
and he.
All right. I'm restrained.
I am going to roll to see if he's able to multitask and get on comms while restrained. I'm gonna roll a d20.
Okay.
This is a really low chance because he is one inept guard. If I get a,
You know, scientifically, we're not able to multitask. We just think we are.
we just think we are. therefore, if I get a 6 or under, he does. If I get 7 or more, he fails at it. So I'm gonna be a
Okay.
player facing d20 here.
Okay.
9. Okay. So he's not able to.
All right.
That gives the cast bolt. If you want it to happen, you can make it happen.
Yeah,
I can
another
shoot him
action.
too.
Or yeah, you could shoot him too. Yeah, if you want to save the magic, you could have Geo do it as well.
No, I'll take the stress and just tag this guy because why not? I mean, this is the new game, right? Captain gets in trouble and I chaos bolt right next to him. This is fun.
What could go wrong?
You could.
What could go wrong?
I'll
Life
take a
loves
17 with
patterns,
hope.
yeah.
Is that how does that look?
I'll let you guys decide.
What is it? A what with hope?
17.
17 with hope.
Yeah, does that hit?
17 with hope does hit.
Sick.
Yes.
Love that.
I'll hit him for 11. Only 11 magic damage this time. Did roll kind of poorly. Oh no! I'll burn 3 hope to use volatile magic and reroll any number of my damage die.
I would
I'm gonna
say
reroll
don't.
2.
I would say save it just for the
Okay.
fact of like, you hit severe damage on him anyway.
Okay.
He's down to 2 HP, so he's hurt pretty badly. Spotlight. You said you rolled with hope, right?
I did, yeah.
Spotlight's still in party, so if Geo has a follow up, go for it.
Yeah, I would like to shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay, go for it.
Love that.
So that's plus agility, right? Just
Yes,
attack
plus
roll?
agility. Yeah, it's whatever the weapon will tell you what the bonus is, and then you use that.
All right, that is a 22 fear.
22 fear. Okay, cool. Do roll damage.
Okay, let me just make sure I get the right crossbow. Okay, 1d6 plus 1. Get my d6s. All right, so that's 6 damage.
Oh, that is in fact a kill shot. Where does the crossbow bolt land?
Nice.
I think the crossbow bolt lands like right under where his like comms thing is, and so I was aiming for the comms thing, but
That's a throat shot because they have collar.
Yeah.
They have comms collars.
yeah, I think it's a pretty gruesome, brutal death.
Yeah, like-
I do not think this is fun.
I'll say it stapled his neck to the wall.
Yeah.
Nice. And just I pull out from where it's holding me, splattered in blood from this guy.
Yeah.
I turn around, I'm like, just back to Geo, just like a nod back over,
Alright.
acknowledging that.
I do a very somber finger gun.
Nice
Yes.
shot.
With that said, the door is available to open.
Yeah, stealthy as always. Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
You open the door stealthily. You see a lot of dim lights hitting different angles of what seems to be an engineering cargo bay. What you left like a room for spare parts.
Mm.
In the middle, a center light chair. Dark-skinned man with silver to turquoise blue hair, was once in a braid matted out and just strayed. One black eye, bloody lip, small punctures adorning his body in what would be a very nice black and silver garb. In the room is also, behind him, a humanoid-esque woman with blue scale-like skin and a one-eyed eye-patched human male slowly turning towards the door.
Absolutely no caution and no chill. Juan busts right through the door, bounding towards Jacques, and yells, "Cautions for cowards!" and just goes right in to.
Okay, while Captain's
Kool-Aid
doing
Man.
that, Bo is going to. Who would like to become invisible? Because I can't do it on Captain.
Yes. Too late.
Too late. Who wants to be invisible?
Basically, whoever you cast invisibility to gets a free shot.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll always say yes, but I defer to the other.
I'll give it to Geo.
Oh no, Gio,
Grip
let's
in, rip
go.
it, Geo.
Like, Bo,
I think that's
high
perfect
fives you?
tactically.
Yeah,
And,
the
like-
hidden sniper anyway.
you just start sort of vanishing in a cloud of like shifty mist.
I love it, and I think like as I like high five and shimmering mist, I feel like, especially after all the trials and tribulations we've been going through so far, high five with Bo, feel this shimmer, feel like just hit the shot. I feel very cool, and I think I'm saying very quietly, Captain, I think there's a trap here, as you, like slow mo, you are running past. And then realizing as you're running what's happening, and then sort of invisibly shaking my head and looking at the floor.
As you do. All right. Okay, so invisibility hits. Let's go ahead. I am going to.
Is Thorn there, GM, or is
Thor's not there yet.
Thor's not there yet? Okay.
Thor's not there yet.
I'm really giving them a good 1-2 with my fighting. Like I'm really
Yeah.
making it really hard for them to drag me all the way down. I'm not picking
The
up
most-
my hooves.
The
I'd
most
like to think
cutting
there's like a
thing,
huge
though,
fight scene happening with Thorn right now. But Thorn, you're just sort of like you're doing this
But
like
it's all-
huge like martial arts thing.
I actually feel like it's pure emotional damage, right?
Oh
It-
Like
yes,
it's
it-
devastating,
can be in a bit,
devastating
yes.
emotional
there
damage.
it is.
I am
Yeah.
going to.
With the
I'm
size of your forehead, I could see the pictures from there. Like I
Oh
don't.
jeez, that's a sick
Just
burn.
tears streaming down this guard's face.
Oh.
The 5 head, actually.
I know.
yeah.
What do I do about it?
With that said, I will smoke one of
Dang.
my fear points. I will steal spotlight for a throwing knife sent towards Juan on his way in.
Love
So
it.
I will go ahead and roll attack. Nat 20.
That hits, as it
Yeah.
turns out. That is above my.
I'm so confused.
Okay.
So the GM gets to roll a d20.
So,
Oh, that's like
Daggerheart
a
mechanic.
randomizer. Okay, yeah.
Daggerheart mechanic. Yeah. GM rolls a d20 for all the enemies to have their rolls be a little bit more less of a bell curve, a little more chaotic. The 2d12, what we realize math wise, has a bit of a bell curve closer towards a little more consistent bell curve. So with that said, oh gosh, okay.
It's nice serving with you, Cat.
8 plus 8 plus 20. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Yeah. With that crit, throwing knife, 23 physical damage.
That's only major damage for me. I'm going to spend an armor slot to bump it down to minor, so I'm only going to take one hit point.
Crap. You're just put in the shoulder. You're just tanking it, and you're like,
Yeah. And I don't even stop running.
you
I
don't
just
stop
hit it,
running.
and I run faster. Just doof, doof, doof.
I'm gonna go ahead and I might have to try to stop you on. I'm gonna have to try to stop you. The scaled woman, the scale skinned woman, is gonna leap. Is actually, I'm gonna mess with you a bit. I'm gonna burn another fear.
Do it. All right.
Oh shit.
This is getting fun. Let's
You
do it. I mean,
open your mouth. She opens her mouth, and out comes what seems like a harpsichord of woodwind instruments.
oh boy.
Wait,
Can I play them?
No, they're better.
Oh.
They sound better.
so a harpsichord doesn't come out of her mouth. You're saying her that you.
It
what we
sounds like
hear?
it. Sounds like it.
Okay.
Oh,
Got it.
Oh, that
Got
makes
it.
way more
Okay.
sense.
Sorry.
I was like,
Like,
oh,
what
we're
do
looking
you-
at body
harpsichord.
horror. Okay, yeah.
I checked the content warning. This is adventure violence, not body horror.
Yeah.
This is adventure gore. Okay.
Yeah, Cthulhu comes out of. Yeah.
I need you to make an instincts react. I need you and Perry, and actually you, Perry, and let me ask: did Jiro back up a little bit out of the doorway range, or is he close? Is
I
he
would
still
say
close to
like
the door?
yes, but I'm just kind of like getting a perch shot, like looking for a shot. is
So
what
you're
I'm
out of
doing.
danger. Okay, so there's gonna be Juan, Perry, and Bo. Make me an instinct reaction. Basically, roll instinct. It's no hope, no fear. Just roll it.
Cool beans. That's a flat for me. That is a 20.
Okay,
Yeah,
good to
I'll
know. You're
take a-
fine.
Boom.
26 on mine.
You're fine.
Hey.
11.
Okay. Oh, I have to look it up really fast.
Rip.
Yeah, okay.
That was perfect.
Actually, I'm gonna Google this really fast. So I'm taking the. With the sound of the music, you're like, you're kind of locked in. You're as if part of your mind's trying to.
Ooh, can I use my ability recall song?
Shazam.
What was the roll? What was the roll originally that you reacted to? Was 11?
Yeah.
It wouldn't have helped.
Fuck. Okay.
Or else I would. This condition is called it's called. This is really weird. This particular condition, I think I found a Daggerheart typo.
Ooh.
It happens.
They wrote a condition that doesn't actually officially exist. So I'll have to. You're officially vulnerable, which means anyone will have an advantage in an attack roll against you. Your body's slowing down a little bit. Entranced. Entranced was the condition that the rule book said, except it doesn't exist. But it says become a reaction roll or become entranced until they mark 2 stress. Others within close range of the target can mark a stress to each add a +1 bonus to the difficulty. Oh god, here it is. Entranced. You basically cannot act, and you're vulnerable until when the spotlight comes back to the table. You have to burn 2 stress to snap out of it. We'll worry about that in a moment when the spotlight gets back to you. But the rest of the crew's fine. I'm gonna roll to see. Check my countdown clock.
The rest of the crew is not fine. I'm not fine.
I know you're not fine, but I am.
Joe,
But
I'm
I
not
am
Fine,
fine.
fine.
I'm doing a countdown of when you're coming. Okay.
The people around you are not fine.
No.
They're trapped
I'm
with
not
you.
fine.
It's
Yes, exactly. So with that said, I can throw the spotlight back onto the table. So
Am I close enough to try to clock this person who, as I've been bounding toward them, this person who just
I
like had the harpsichord?
I patch your fits or
Harpsichord.
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 You have to
Yeah.
literally leap over Jacques, still tied to a chair. But yes,
I'll do it.
you want a
Do
Superman
you want me to
punch?
roll separately to see if I make it over Jacques?
I will say this: it depends on what's the main ability you roll your hand-to-hand combat with. What's your ability?
Strength is most of it. Strength.
Okay,
Is most of it.
okay. I would
But
say
I have good agility. I like
would say-
reasonably good for level 3.
I would say if you do an attack roll with agility, I'll let you Superman punch. Otherwise,
Okay.
you will have to have you would have to roll. You could roll strength, but you would have a higher difficulty to do so. Because
That's
you gotta,
super
get around
fair.
Jock.
I am going to roll with agility, and that'll
Sure.
be my attack roll. I'm at full hope. I'd really love to spend something. So
Sure.
I think what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do a couple of things. Feels like I can do.
Ooh, couple
So
of
the-
things. Couple of
things.
Yes.
All right. So the first thing I'd like to do is I'd like to spend an experience on this roll. And I have 2 pitches. I don't know what you might prefer. One would be make me, because I censored myself a little bit. The overall phrase should be fuck you, make me, right? So
I think we're outside of prime time. I think we could drop.
we're
the
late
next one.
enough. Okay.
Unless the mods tell me otherwise.
Right. So
Sorry.
that's the energy I think that Juan is bringing to this. But if not, I would say pirate captain, because I'm coming in to try to save Jacques, and that is the that's the thing.
I'll
that's
let you
most-
have it. Let's go.
Okay, cool. All right, so gonna burn a hope on that. Give a +2 to the roll. Gonna do this agility roll. Gonna do a +2 on that, and that is a 15 with hope.
15 with the hope. It hits.
All righty. So here's the
Yeah.
thing. I gained a hope, went back up to full. I'm using Brawler Hope on this, which is a staggering strike. I'm spending 3 hope when I succeed on an attack to temporarily stagger my target and force them to mark a stress. So they need to mark a stress, and now they're staggered, which means they have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yep.
I spent 3 hope on that,
Yep.
and I'm going to spend another hope to make this a combo strike, because I had 6. So now I'm
Smoking
down
if you
to
got
2
it.
left.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's do it. So original damage pre-combo is going to be 21 damage.
Nice.
Dang.
Now, adding the combo die, that is a 5 again. I'm going to roll one more here. Probably not more than that. That's a 4, so that's 9. So that is 30 damage.
Woo. Harpsichord.
Almost had it.
And actually, for flavor, if everybody's okay with this, if it's, since Harpsichord just sang something at us, I absolutely clocked her in the throat. Just
okay.
Yeah.
That would justify the stagger. So she burned a stress on that as well. It doesn't get high enough to be a severe plus, but it is hard enough to get a severe.
love it.
You would have
I love that you had to say that, though, because that makes me feel like I got close. Right?
So severe plus, I believe, would be double. The
I think it's double. Yeah.
So that double highest threshold would be 36. So close.
Not bad.
You were close. And keep in mind, doubles, like severe plus, is I think a house rule that was created out of nowhere because we didn't think it would ever get that high. I think that was a community rule. So keep that in mind. This is not meant to be 5e and Pathfinder where damage gets that high up. We're not mathing that hard. But anyway, severe damage, staggered, marking the stress. They are staggered. So yeah, disadvantage on rolls. So awesome. Let's get back to the rest of the table. For now, we have spotlight still on basically everyone but Thorn. Thorn's on the way. I'm marking a clock off. She should be coming shortly. With good news and bad news. With herself and with whoever's bringing her.
So I'm pretty sure I heard my captain say caution is for cowards before charging into combat. And I have an experience, which is aye, captain.
Yep.
Which I would like to use to charge up and clock Harpsichord, because that's what the captain did, and Perry's following the captain.
Perry's a hero.
Yeah, Perry is a hero.
So I'll burn my hope. I will make my attack roll.
Troy's
And
face is
that-
currently buffering. Just so,
Okay.
like,
Am I okay?
no. I
Oh.
mean, like, buffering in the thoughts.
I'm buffering the
Oh,
okay.
No, I am entertained right now. I am so entertained. I am
That's
the
a-
one enraptured right now. Keep going, please.
You're welcome.
That's a 20. And I think because Perry's so small that he actually ran up Juan's back to like jump off of him and hit
That's
Harpsichord in the face.
I was picturing you jumping off of Jack's lap.
I'm like,
Ow,
please,
ow, ow.
please excuse this, Captain. As I jump off of him.
go
And
ahead.
tag Harpsichord, and so that is a 2d10 plus 3 magical damage, and I rolled a 1 and a 2, so I will do 6 magical damage.
6 magical damage.
To Harpsichord.
Okay, so that's my that is minor, but still staggers her back. You just hear like a raspy hiss that I'm not gonna do because I'll lose my own voice doing it. But you hear that as she staggers backward. Spotlight's still on crew. We still have Jiro. We still what would you say? What was your roll with hope or fear?
Mine was with hope.
Do not mark your hope. Spotlight's still on party, so we still have Jiro and we still have Bo left. Bo can get out of her enrapture by barking 2 stress.
I don't even think I have 2 stress. I only have 1 stress.
No. It's a cumulative.
Oh,
You need to roll
okay.
that. Yeah,
Perfect.
you add it.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So she's back in the game. She's kind of snapping her out of it. If Jiro has something he wants to do as well, by all means.
Yeah, so we have Harpsichord left up who's damaged but still up, right? And then
Yeah.
we have Eye Patch guy, and who else is an adversary in the room right now?
That's just those 2, but you got a
Just those 2.
feeling company might be coming soon.
Right. Gotcha. I think I'd like to invisibly, as I've been sort of like trying to like skulking around the room, watching this very heroic and also very foolhardy attack happen. I've been like just trying to find a good vantage point and look for a shot, and seeing the attacks go on Harpsichord. I think I want to take then my time, but take a shot at a crossbow shot at Eye Patch.
Eye Patch. Okay, awesome. I believe that's with advantage because you're invisible. So go ahead and when you roll your attack, add a d6.
Oh, amazing. Okay. All right. Okay, so that is, let me roll my d6. Okay, what's that? That is a 15 with fear.
15 with fear. Okay, good to know. Let's see. 15 just hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
Amazing. So that's 1d6 plus 1. All right, that is a staggering 2 damage.
Ooh, yeah.
Here's the great thing about
Okay, I heard that
Daggerheart.
laugh and that was a little hurtful.
It's
so-
still a little bit.
Sorry.
It still hurts.
Yeah, you still hit him.
You still hit on.
Anything-
I can't do any
Anything
damage.
within
so.
minor damage does 1 HP. That's
Yeah.
the beautiful thing about
Yeah.
Daggerheart.
So with damage thresholds, it does hit under his minor damage threshold, but he still only has 4 HP, and he got hit, so he's still hurt. So he takes a crossbow bolt to the shoulder. You do drop invisibility. You did roll with fear, so therefore spotlights flip back on me. Sorry, but we'll get back to you. That's how it happens with roll with fear. I take the spotlight back as a GM. Good news is when the spotlight's back on you, that's when Thorn will join you. But the bad news is that's also when everyone else does. So with that said, Eye Patch finds whoever shot him. He is going to go melee. He's going to charge in. So oh, you mean tell me that was a lucky shot? Oh god, he sucks. What is Joe's evasion? Should be
My evasion is 15.
Oh god, I don't hit.
Yeah.
I miss.
That's so good.
Harpsichord's on a harpsichord or siren in my stat sheet. The siren is on a stagger, which means with her, she's going to go ahead and go for a a distended jaw bite onto the captain. Just
Okay.
dislocate jaw, sharp teeth, chomp.
Nice. With disadvantage, right? Because she's
Yeah, so that
stag.
means D6 minus. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Screw me, damn.
I'm sorry, Troy.
Love to see it.
Yeah, I love to hear that coming from the GM side of the table.
Yeah. Okay, so 12 on the die minus 2 due to no,
I have a
plus 2.
13 evasion, if that helps.
It might. So it'd be 14. 14 minus 4 is 10. Yep, it missed.
Copy.
Spotlight returns back to the party. So before we get back to Bo, actually, what? Let's put it on Bo. Bo, you're hearing the back. You're hearing footsteps in the background. They're starting to come a little closer. With you, with that, you hear 4, actually 5. No, hold on. Oh god, I gotta stack this. This is climax. 6
Oh
footsteps.
shit.
Oh.
So that's
Okay,
3
more
people, 6
importantly-
footsteps, right? So
Thank you.
If one of them's a
sets of
centaur, then it's
footsteps.
only 2.
that's right. Yeah, centaur and yeah. Yep.
No, actually, what? I'm gonna. Yeah, let's go with 6. So
Okay, more importantly, do I hear Thorn complaining?
Yes. Oh no, Thor, are you complaining?
Are you
I don't
being
know. How you
sassy,
doing,
Thorn?
I've done better, but also these people smell absolutely wretched, and their fashion sense is that of years beyond.
They're bladed
I
guards. What do you expect?
listen. All I'm saying is that they are not getting paid enough, and maybe in that sense that maybe they don't need to be guards anymore. So I don't know if they've thought about piracy, but we have some open slots on our team right now, and if I bring on some friends, like we all get to be paid. And I don't know if they've heard, but there is a necklace on board that is worth like 4 times their salary, even when we split it all up. So all I'm saying is that, there's opportunities elsewhere, and they don't have to just pick on little girls like this. Like they could do better. They could have other chances to sleep wherever they want and travel. Can you imagine in this economy traveling?
Please roll this. This would be presence. If you have an experience that could add to it, by all means, please.
I mean, I have Deaf Deceiver. However, I don't feel like I'm lying to them. I may be
And these are truth bombs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Thorn
these
100%
are-
believes this.
I'm not lying. But
I'll let you have it. Burn it. Burn the hope, and use your experience. Go for it. I'm just curious.
okay. That is 8 plus 5. Oh, would you imagine? Would you? I got a 9 and then another 9. What does that mean?
It means I gotta roll this d6 to see who actually buys it. Okay.
You have the ship
The
now,
centaur's on
Thorn.
our side.
Okay.
That's
So
on our side.
you're hearing this as you do. You hear.
I
over
mean,
your
it's been like
shoulder-
20 minutes of me.
Yeah,
me probably,
you hear over your shoulder throughout this trip. I fucking know where that necklace is. Shut the fuck up. I wanna know. No, I know exactly what the fucking cabin it is. The fucking bitch couldn't like stop bragging about it.
Was it like a redheaded bitch? Like, was it like, or was it a man? Was it a man? Was he just like awful?
No,
He was
no,
just
no,
like so
no.
mean. He was like so mean,
You
wasn't
you
he?
you quiet. You quiet. You
But like really handsome.
you get Thorn gets nudged like you quiet. You quiet. You like oh, yeah. Was it a redheaded bitch? No, it's a blonde bitch. It was a
Okay.
blonde bitch.
But he was like really charming, right? But he's just like really mean to like puppies and kittens.
You stop. You quiet. So you hear on and on like a bunch of people mumbling, each telling each other to shut up, while just sneaking in. No, we know where the necklace is. Oh, we know where this necklace is. Oh, it's in cargo bay. It's only like one deck above us. We could so get this. Where the hell
What
are
if
we gonna
we-
go? Where the hell are we
Wait,
gonna
wait,
go with it?
We don't have to go all the way down right now. Like, we could go get it, and I will help you. Like, look, watch. Okay, just let me go for like 2 seconds. Just try. I will come right back. I promise. Just let me go.
You say that right when you join the scene, and upon saying that,
Oh, is there any way that I can like bardic my way through her bullshit and help and make them believe it?
she critted. You don't have to. She critted. It's a matter. It's a loyalty check now. Who's down to serve the 1%? Who's actually down to pirate?
Piracy is better.
Who's down to pirate? Yeah.
You instantly see the 3 guards behind you just turn and bolt. They know where the necklace is. They're going to grab it, and they're going to try to figure out how to get off the ship as they go. They're going to figure that out next. But they know they just run.
If you help me, you can come back and you can get on our ship. Just good luck. Hey guys.
Yeah. So now we have 3 other bladed guards in the scene, and Spotlight's back over. Let's go back to Bo.
Bo is going to casually walk over and untie Jacques.
Whistling.
Problem. You should know how to lockpick.
No,
Oh,
I don't think so.
Hold on. If they've let me go, I meld it in the shadows, and I can just scurry on over there.
The 3 guards instantly just bolt into the scene and try to join in the fight. I will not get into their action yet. That will leave. That leaves Thorn and Bo still in spotlight.
I'm gonna enrapture them. Fuck this.
Oh, geez. Okay. Please describe enrapture one more time.
So Bo turns to them and is like, "Hey, I'm here to party. What kind of music do you like?" And then just start doing sort of like one of those military drinking songs.
Yep. It's almost like an Irish jig, but not.
Yeah. And start just encouraging them to go, like, have a good time. Let them cut loose. They've been working too hard. Take a break. You're on a luxury ship. There's got to be good drink somewhere.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that spellcast roll, and we'll see how it does.
20, but with fear.
Good to know. It does succeed, but while they kind of stall their tracks and they're just kind of like partying a little bit, bouncing around, they're a little bit hesitant to act. Spotlight does get back to me with the siren, who is how long does the stagger last for? Is it just one round, or is it like permanent?
It seems to be permanent. So in the description,
Jesus.
it doesn't say anything here, and it doesn't seem like there's a save either. It just says, "I temporarily stagger the." Well, temporarily doesn't mean permanent, but it doesn't define temporarily.
I am gonna burn a stress to remove it. I think I can do. Oh no,
I think that makes.
I'd either burn a fear point to remove it or burn a stress to remove it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play both. So I'm gonna burn 1 stress and 1 fear to remove it. Okay,
Cool.
So she's off stagger. She instantly goes for. She's gonna go. She's gonna go for Bo.
Of course she is.
To
What a
stop
bitch.
her instrument. What is your evasion, and does 15 beat it? Evasion's on the upper left corner of the character sheet.
11. So no.
Yes.
15
Why
totally
can't
beats it.
musicians support each other? Artists, come on.
God, I know,
the
right?
haters. The haters, right?
Solidarity. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna learn what damage thresholds are like now, Misfit. So
Owie. Don't hurt me. I'll
4
cry.
+ 4 + 7. So that is 7 physical damage as she bites down on your playing arm.
Bites.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a bite. It's an extended jaw. Okay, so what you see on the sheet, there's damage thresholds. There's 2 numbers. There,
Yeah.
What are the two numbers?
I have a 3 and a 6.
A 3.
Ooh.
Whoa. Okay.
Ta 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 ta.
You
So,
probably haven't put
Hey.
your armor on.
yeah.
No.
Or
Let's go
leveled
ahead
up.
and hold on a second. Let me actually.
Yeah, you might
pull
need
up the
to
sheet.
click to put your armor on there.
Yeah, because that looks a
Oh,
little.
I haven't added any.
Let's go
I
ahead.
did make this sheet today.
Yeah,
To
okay.
be fair.
Let me go. I gotta grab the link
Super fair.
for it in your DM really fast. I think you're okay. Can you send me the link in DM?
Yeah.
For your sheet, so I'll go ahead and just double check it. I got a feeling you're okay. I got a feeling it's probably just going to be either minor or major damage, which is okay. There it is. Hold on a second. There it is. Let me go pull this up really fast.
It's probably major damage. I'm going to be honest with you. I dump statted strength and everything that could have helped me.
It's all right. We all learned it together right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think that's
Let's
good.
see. Inventory equipment. FX features. Hold on one second. Just bear with me. As I see this. I don't think she put armor on.
I did not.
Do you just want to take like Gambison armor?
I think.
Oh,
Yeah, I
it's
think
Gambison armor, yeah.
Gambison.
So if you
is,
if you go to Gambison armor and click the box.
It's what I have on. So your thresholds should be 8 and 14.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
on your character sheet, you go into the equipment tab, which is next to effects and features in the middle of the sheet. You'll see.
There it is.
Yeah.
Boop.
Head down to Gambison armor, click the box.
Oh, much better. Yes, 8 and 14. Much better.
Oh god, that's minor damage then.
Woo!
So, a couple things you can do about this. One, with minor damage, either A, mark an HP, or B, mark an armor slot. The armor slot's above the damage. Right now, you have 3 armor slots. What they do is they reduce the damage by 1 threshold. So if you mark the armor slot, you don't lose any HP. It just basically means she ate through the sleeve. What would you like to do?
I'm actually just going to take the HP. It's fine. I have a thing for that. I came prepared for this.
Okay. As I say, alrighty then. Okay, with that said, let's go ahead and.
Can I hit her with my violin though?
That would be an improvised
Like,
weapon.
is there an improvised weapon?
There is an improvised weapon. I would
Not the violin.
not the violin though. You sort of need that.
Okay, she's got a drum. They've got a drum too, so it's fine.
Okay.
Are you just a walking brass band? Like I
Yeah.
We should have
No,
Harmonica
she's
in the
violin
mouth,
in the
yeah.
drum. Enough to make a jig. Like enough to
a jig. Yeah,
get
it's true.
people partying.
Spotlight's still on the enemies, so they're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have the spy also attack. Hold on a second. Sorry. Natural 9. Okay. No, he doesn't get it. Okay, spotlight back on the crew. You guys are feeling warmth in the engine room. Excuse me. It's not from the engines.
Oh.
That's bad.
It's Perry will know. Climate. Outside.
climate change.
Oh, we're getting close to Bakota.
Yeah.
All right. Perry's like, we don't have time for this. And I would like to initiate a tag team roll with Geo. I'm going to say I light him up and you take him down, right? And I'm going to touch Eye Patch and cast Cinder Grasp to light him on fire to make him real easy to see and hit for my buddy Geo to pop him with his crossbow.
All right. So, Perry, burn 3 hope.
Burned.
All right. I need both of you guys to roll your attack rolls, respectively. Only one of you have the hit in order for this to actually happen.
I got an 18.
I got a 16 fear.
I got 18 hope.
Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Both of you guys roll your damage. It combines into this attack.
Amazing.
And just as a note, we now have a second max damage redemption. Thank you, anybody at home who
Would you
gave
guys
us.
like to
Ooh.
use it?
Chat, you're
Thank
amazing.
you.
Thank you, chat.
Would you
Thank
guys like
so
to burn it
much.
right now?
Thank you, C. I kind of want to burn it right now. So this
I
is a
kind of
1d20.
feel like we should burn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I roll 1d20 plus 3 on this one, and I would kind of like to just burn my and do 23 damage on top of whatever Geo hits.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
I think that.
Okay, so your crossbow bolts. What's the damage on that?
So my crossbow bolt damage is 7.
Oh no, it's a max damage.
Oh, it's max because I thought Parry's was max.
We're deeming the max damage. It's both. It's a double.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then that is
Let's
13.
go, baby.
It's- Yeah, 2d6 plus 1. So
2d6 plus 1. So 13 plus 23. So that's 36.
Yeah.
come on, eye patch.
Cook 'em.
You'll recall that was the double severe last time we talked
That
about
would be
it.
double. Well, yeah. So his severe threshold on eye patch is 17. 17 times 2 is 34. And
34.
this was 36. So yeah, this would be.
So he's
severe
disintegrated,
plus.
right?
More or less, because this would have been 4 HP marked off. Yeah, you guys incinerated him out, right? So basically, just fire. The bolt passes through and just makes ash out of it. Just dusts it. Splashes on the siren. Oops. Spotlight's still back on crew. Let's go to Thorn really quick.
Love it.
Thorn is going to sneak in and avoid all of the fighting because ew. That's for peasants. And then try to lockpick Captain Jack out.
Okay, go ahead and roll me finesse.
I'm going to roll my the rally because I have not done that yet.
All right.
Nice.
Oh my god, I forgot about my own ability.
Okay, I totally spaced on having a rally die too.
9.
It's a good reminder.
Okay.
9.
It's successful, but it's gonna take you a minute.
Okay.
So it's gonna take you a spotlight flip and a spotlight back, but you're working on it. You're getting there.
Okay. I'm working on it, and you got a fear.
Thank you.
Ugh.
That's-
You're welcome.
But so you hear over shoulder just, the fuck you doing here, child?
I'm like literally helping you. Like you got caught.
You still playing the pirate thing?
I'm sorry. What? You're mad about what right now? A thank you would be enough right now. Thank you.
Yes.
Like we're all here trying. I can just take my time. Like,
I think you're kind of doing that already, Shay.
excuse me. What have you been doing? You've been sitting here, literally sitting here.
I've been trying not to give away the dragon horde.
But who cares? If you die, then what's happening to it? It does not matter.
Hey,
So-
Shay, it ain't about death. It ain't about that love. It's about if they can find somebody to get that information out of my head. So, can you do me? And can you do Anton, who's probably worried sick about you like he always is? A big favor and get me out of here.
I'm doing my best. If you would quit wiggling around.
I ain't doing much wiggling yet.
Oh my.
Not that type of phrasing, not that type of time. Yeah, just get me out of here.
She just goes back to it. She can't.
He's
There's-
he's actually somewhat chuckling in his own head, realizing, oh my god, I actually made this girl speechless once.
That's great.
It's got the inner voice in his head like, ha, got it. With that said, let's bring the spotlight back to the real captain. Juan.
Oh, hey. So in terms of geography that I've got in my brain, I've got oh boy.
No.
So I got to tell him. Ferris.
No, no.
We don't have to tell them.
That's
Look-
illegal.
Yeah, we don't have to tell them.
Logomancy.
It's the
That's
law.
Logomancy
Okay?
Media.
That's the law.
The lovely people at Logomancy Media, who I have to mention are our friends up in Canada, who recently have had the really wonderful like generosity to let me play with them at the table as a part of Roll for Wishes, raising money over there for wonderful things, have decided to take that beautiful, loving feeling that they carry in their hearts as kind-hearted and deeply polite Canadians
What do they
and
do?
give you, Troy, 5 fear. 5 fear.
Party time. Let's do
We're
this.
Do
To
you not
use
look at the news?
on
Do you
us.
not know what's happening down here in the United States?
I would argue
Canada.
that is why today Canada came at us.
My
On here
friend,
with 5 fear.
need I remind this crew, full disclosure, I am based out of Chicago. If there's any time for piracy, it's now. So
That's fair.
We're watching you,
100%.
Halifax.
Let's do it.
yes.
I'm in the DMV. Like they're tearing stuff down up here.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. So with that said, 5 fear. Okay.
You got 5 fear.
I'm gonna keep spotlight ain't back on me yet. I could yank it, but I'm not gonna yank it yet. Let's go ahead and let's give you what you got.
All right. So geography. I got harpsichord on presumably kind of last legs near me, right?
Yes.
Is Silver Fox anywhere in the vicinity?
No, he had to get back to the bow of the ship.
Right. Copy. So I am just
Or I'm sorry,
going
get back to the
to
bridge. He had to drive the thing.
yeah, 100%. I am just going to grab harpsichord by the scruff of the neck, and I'm going to pick her up, and I'm going to launch her against the wall.
Okay.
Which is an unarmed strike. I'm just flavoring it.
Yep.
All right. So, do I want to add anything to this? It is a 14 with hope, but if that doesn't hit, I do have a rally die that I can apply to this.
A rally
14
die.
just hits.
All right, 14. Gonna take that hope. It hits, and I am going to spend a hope to make this a combo. So let's see where the damage starts. Damage starts at 18. First combo die, 4. Second combo die, 3. So that's 7 plus 18. That's 25 damage.
Kill shot. How do you want to do it?
So, as described, pick her up by the scruff of the neck. As I'm winding up to throw her against the wall, I say, "Shut up!" And I throw her against the wall, and she splats like a fucking bug and just down the wall.
Just shut up. Oh boy.
That's it.
Damn.
All right. Okay.
That's brutal.
That is very brutal. All right, let's go ahead and
We don't like the harpsichord here.
She was attacking my friends. I gotta
Yank-
do what I gotta do.
I will have the Yank spotlight back because dang it, that was so cool.
We prefer accordions and hurdy-gurdies.
Exactly.
I do love a
Let me go
hurdy-gurdy.
ahead and get these 3-bladed
Hurdy-gurdy
guards
never
into the
gets enough rep.
action. Against their better judgment, these 3-blade guards are into the action. Let me go ahead and
Every night
they're actually gonna retreat, but
That's the real rally die right there.
that's a real rally die right there. They're gonna do the shield wall passive. Essentially, they're gonna just have phalanx and get the hell out because they just saw what the heck happened. They just saw their the colonel's favorite 2 torturers all of a sudden be disintegrated and smashed.
Favorite 2 torturers is not a sentence I've never heard before.
What do you think they were doing the jack the whole time?
I'm sure, in the hierarchy of evil, there's a person who's like, oh, these are my 2 favorite.
Hierarchy of evil.
I have these mid ones over here, but these ones are my favorite.
Oh my
A-team.
Lord. Yeah, the A-team here. With that said, you as they start backing away, you guys know only it's a matter of time to get out of here before either more backup arrives. Which you could hear one of them in the phalanx just calling the comms like, Oh, these guys are stronger than we thought. They got the package. They got the package. Bring more reinforcements down here. As slowly Jacques rises up, kind of turns towards Swan. Ugly.
Hey, Cap, let me get you up, and reaches over just to help Jacques on his
all
feet.
right, just get somebody find my satchel, my satchel, my weapons.
We can get him back. We can get you better ones. Let's get you out of here.
I'd grab them
Okay,
if they're
so
around.
they are around. They are
Okay, yeah, I grab them.
okay. Yeah, Jacques looks beat up as all get out. For game mechanic standpoints, he is at full stack stress and only 2 HP.
I would
Holy
like to
shit.
remove one of his stresses.
Okay.
I have
Cool.
inspirational words.
What do you say to the guy?
I kind of like on the other side help him up. And it's like, it's been a while. Missed you being captain, but I'm glad you've moved on. Let's get you fixed up and like pat him
Nailed it.
really hard. Just
Bo, patronizing as ever.
yeah, but you love me for it.
Yeah.
Question above table: is this just a
Yes.
beat, or are we taking like a short rest?
Oh, it's a beat because you guys have the whole whole guard coming down on you, and you guys are close to the city. You guys feel like you gotta get back to the Storm Reaver a little bit
Hot
sooner or later.
exit.
Hot exit.
Yeah.
It's a very hot exit.
Can I ask the table before I make a pitch for spending this on our NPC? Is anybody hurting for stress? Like, does anybody? So Juan has an ability called Lean on Me. Once per long rest, when you console or inspire an ally who failed an action roll, you can both clear 2 stress. Now, technically, that's supposed to apply to an ally who, failed an action roll, so it shouldn't be able to apply to the NPC. But I was going to make a pitch for that if nobody else needs it, or I think everybody here has failed an action roll.
If no one else needs it, I'll let you give it to Jacques.
Thank you, I appreciate that. What do we think?
Dibs on
It'll be dibs on you. Okay, so I'll walk over to Jiho and I'll say, "Hey, you did great in there. Seriously, I wouldn't be here without you. Thank you."
Oh, thanks. But also, as me up the player, I was thumbs upping that it shouldn't go. I'm good on stress.
Oh,
so
my bad.
I'm feeling.
So that was
I
fancy.
real
still
moral
said it.
support.
I still said it, but there's
Yeah.
just no mechanical benefit. I meant it.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank yeah.
You,
No,
you
we
hear,
we
you
never
hear Jacques
talk like this
mumble.
anymore. So I
Yeah, you hear
appreciate
Jacques
it, yeah.
mumble like, "Damn right." Yeah.
let me
You're good.
let me go help out the cap. When we get back to the ship, drinks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Strong ones.
Maybe a round for everybody.
The funny
but yeah,
ones that make you see things.
Even better.
Dibs on that.
Walk over to Jacques and I say, "Cap, I told you. You needed to make Jiho the captain. He would have never let this happen to you. I didn't hear about it till afterwards." Like, from him, basically. I mean, Anton told me, but I think he told Anton, you know?
Hey, my friend. Come on, Ugly. There's only one other person that, other than Anton, that would never want to be captain. Gio,
Swishing.
you good? You good, kid? He's antsy.
Fine.
He's antsy. You might want him to take point on this one.
He hates the attention. Jiho, don't worry about it. I'm doing a bit. It's fine. You're good. You're not gonna have to be the captain.
I love your bits. They're great. They're great.
With that said, we might have to make a group agility roll to see how fast we can get off this ship.
Yeah, let's do this.
I will also roll
Love
for
it.
Jacques. I will
Get to the chopper.
It's literally get to the chopper. Let me go and roll.
I will use my rally die.
I got another one. Oh yeah, use your rally die.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna see how everybody else rolls. I may also use my rally die. I did roll with hope, so that's exciting. But it's
I
a
rolled very
9.
poorly
Not
with
so
the
good.
extra.
What's a 9
Oh.
and a 9?
Oh, there it is. Dude.
My
There it
goodness
is.
gracious.
Statistically, deeply improbable.
Deeply probable. But this is the beauty of the bell curve of Daggerheart. It is more probable than 5%. Not by much. But it is more probable.
Boom shakalaka.
With that said, let me make a scene out of it then. as you guys are moving up the stairwells, going up and up higher decks, you guys make it to about. Do you guys make it to about C deck before you guys start hearing the rumbles? C deck, by the way, is the third class party deck. But you're hearing the rumbles going down the stairwell, which means the only way you know to get out is to go through C deck and go up another stairwell. That was specifically heard by Thorn.
Ooh.
So you know they're coming. They're going to come to cut you off unless you reroute.
I think we have to reroute. I think we gotta do something
I-
else.
I hand Thorn the map.
Okay, and then I show them a more expedited way that they're not coming.
Okay. That involves going through the party. Not literally us, the party, you guys, the party. It's literally a party. Big jovial music with a bunch of people that dress a lot more working class, a lot more street class, maybe a pirate or two in there. As you guys are going through what's called the general room, literally called the general room, making your way to another set of stairwells to go back up. You eventually make it to the southwest corner of the ship. Even going up around, by the time you pass by B deck, you realize you're probably comms distance to your ship. You can actually hail your ship.
Oh, for sure.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, I think 100%. I think the way it works out on Juan's side is Juan's running with Jacques over his shoulder. He just calls Anton, Anton, like out
All
loud.
them.
Captain,
anyone-
I've been
anyone-
streaming this whole time. Anton knows.
Anton just hears me through your sending stuff.
Yeah.
Anton,
Hold the phone up.
I
hold
got
the phone up.
Jacques.
Do I see the
you-
guys that were holding me, like the ones that went off to go get the heart of the ocean?
You're not sure yet. You're not sure yet. But with that said,
Why do you ask, Thor?
You hear through Thorn. You hear through your sending call. Good old. We still had to discuss if it was actually biological or just sentimental. Uncle Anton grumble. Damn it! It looks like those weapons are starting to fire up. I thought they dismantled them.
I mean, would you? Are you surprised? Are we really surprised right now?
Just ask the captain which side of the ship I'm gonna be tearing towards.
The one near us.
Where the
Oh.
fuck are you?
Not help. What do we know? Do we have any idea?
Starboard
Thorn,
side.
you would know. Oh,
All right.
Yeah, Thorn would know it's starboard side or right side if she doesn't know nautical.
Yep, right side. We're gonna be on the right side. Where you dropped us off, that's where we're gonna be. Where you dropped us off is where we're going.
Oh, I really hope they don't think I'm dumb enough to actually go on that side and actually aim the guns there. All right, pull it up. It hits another comms. It's to Perry. Am I going above or below? From above or from below?
You know, below didn't work so great last time, Anton. Let's try above.
Oh crap! That means we're actually gonna have to shoot him back. Okay. You hear in background. You hear, man, pork guns. Oh, I got a crazy idea.
pull a crazy
Um,
Ivan, do it.
Hold a crazy idea.
Yeah.
You hear Jacques. Oh no, he gonna drop a deuce, isn't he? There's a joke there. We'll get to that. But-
Metaphorically, I hope. Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys pull right up to deck, you guys see three people dressed in more commoner clothing. Thor knows their faces.
Hey guys, let's go.
Hey.
You actually meant you're a pirate?
Oh my god. What do I have a lying face? I would never lie to you.
Yes,
Come
we
on,
do.
besties, let's go.
All right, let's go. So as you guys appear on starboard side, you guys see the shadow of the Stormreaver. Juan, you see something rather
Yes.
peculiar happen. they're unchaining the port side anchor. All of a sudden, crash right in front of you. The wooden deck bow side explodes. Right when you guys are seeing the hidden guns all start to pop up and start to aim, all of a sudden the whole ship just tears a little bit. You guys, I won't make you roll it, but you guys kind of have to recoil yourselves out of the swing of the ship. Panic, chaos. All the noblemen are scrambling about. You might have killed a few, which I'm not going to describe. Not that y'all care.
Nope.
Not a little bit.
Nope.
Juan is laughing full chest like, ha ha ha! I knew I liked you, Anton. Just running straight for the chain with Jacques on shoulder to jump on the chain and shimmy up it to get back onto
what
the
they
ship.
do is if you guys just hop on the anchor pulls up. It's
they'll pull it up,
slow,
easy peasy. Love
but
it.
they're gonna kind of yank the anchor off surface. It's slow. You peer off towards the side. You guys look up, and all of a sudden, you guys just see the crew's port side, broadside cannons go off. I'm gonna table this for the table. Are these they're not conventional black powder per se, because black powder is rare. But what elements? What are they shooting? Like, they're cannons. But what's shooting out of them? Is it just raw arcane energy? Is it fire? Is it ice? Is it lightning? They could be magic tech cannons. I'm gonna field this to the table. What do you think they're shooting?
I imagine straight like arcane
Blast.
bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that the bougiest answer is the most banal, right? Like, I agree with you. It's just generic arcane force, right?
Generic arcane force. It looks almost like fireworks going off. So bright blues, yellows, greens, oranges, just streaking fireball like with crackles of energy. They're specifically aiming for the weapon systems, as well as a couple aiming for the bridge itself to distract and blind. They need just enough just to kind of just mess with it a little bit while the anchor hits up. You find everyone starts to slowly find themselves slowly climbing back in from the anchor into the lowest bow of your ship, the Stormreaver, and you guys are crew. So I assume a lot of you guys are starting to run back up to port, or run back up to the main deck. And who takes the wheel? Or you just want to keep Anton on the wheel?
Before we do that, we do have another redemption.
Oh yeah, let's go, baby.
Hope from Anonymous, so everybody gets to take
Thank
a
you,
hope.
Anonymous.
Thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you.
I have a lot of fear, which I'm gonna have to burn a little bit.
I want to burn my hope. Not that I actually had explosives on my character sheet, but damn it, I want to blow the ship up.
Yeah.
Can I just burn all of my hope? to
Flashback?
Blow the ship up?
Can I also burn all of my hope to double that down?
I got some hope too.
Yeah, so okay.
I got 4 hope, and I don't think I
some
can
hope.
use it on something else just from the ship.
Let's do this. Since we're gonna have to do a very truncated naval battle, because it's gonna be a little hit and run, because one, we're low on time. We're about, you guys see the city in the distance.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a matter of like, okay, do we want to just land in the city and run, or do we want to hide in the wastelands and go back to the city later, or just bail and just screw the city, get out? But I'm gonna burn 4 fear to fire 4 cannons.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't do bad. So 2 cannons, which are basically the size of giant eldritch blasts from D&D, hit port side, rocks the ship off to the side a bit, hits a bit of the sail. Not bad damage. It's major, but the ship has about 5 naval HP, so it's still pretty good so far. It could probably dish some damage back before having to run. You guys can burn it on
Troy, we are getting some
flashbacks.
nudges about time, I think,
Yep.
just so you know.
I know we gotta like drop the mic on this note. So, burning hope on flashbacks of what do you want to load the cannons with. Burning hope on maneuvers, like if someone wants to take the wheel and do something crazy. What are you feeling?
I mean, I think it sounded like we mostly wanted to burn hope on destroying this.
Yeah, I think we really
ship.
wanted to blow the ship up.
I have 6
I think there was kind of
hope.
a unity of purpose, really. Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
4 hope. You got 6. That's 10 hope. What else we got here?
I got
I have
3.
5 hope.
17, 22 hope. We've got
What does
20
22
What
hope buy
can
us, Troy?
22 hope buy us?
Maybe
What do we give
22
for
packs of
22 hope,
C4,
Troy?
maybe
Do
something
I
like
do I
that.
just make a cutscene at this point to
Yeah.
wrap up the
Yeah.
episode?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes.
All right. So
We can sort of
I
wonder
asked-
twin
I
powers
asked
or
Handsome,
hope.
I asked Handsome One,
Heart.
what
Yeah.
do you think would happen to Azure runestones that are powering the floating airship if you happen to destroy the runestones?
Caution is
I
for
hope-
cowards.
Caution is for cowards. Let's go.
Caution is for cowards.
All right. So, as cautions for cowards, so he decides to do the craziest, weirdest maneuver. So we got the airship. We got so we have the Queen Drake, Storm Reaver. Storm Reaver goes into a dive, gets underneath the bow. So it's gonna be a little bit harder for some of the guns to hit it. You're gonna be risking the sails, but screw it. Port side guns goes off, hits a lot of the runestones that are powering to float in the ship. Blitzes far ahead, Pierce off, banks right, and all of a sudden just hits the brakes. Hits the drag. Okay, I'm using physics here. As it hits the brakes, fires broadside starboard as the ship's passing by, hits the other sides of their runestones, and then pulls straight up. As it pulls up, everyone has to look over the side to watch this giant yacht start to sink down towards the wastelands.
Ever you are.
Before you do that,
I play a very sad
just
song on the violin.
vindictively, just to add insult to injury, Juan peers a little bit more to the left. He realizes, that the ship could still drop another deuce. Drops anchor right onto the top of the bridge. Boom! Right
Yeah.
before it leaves.
Anchor is the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So
Yeah.
and then it'll peer back up. Now, as you guys are pulling away from the sinking airship, Queen Drake beating itself among the sands. Captain Jock looks up at you all. All right. Well, if you guys be so kind, I know Bakota was the destination of the big ship, but I don't see myself hitting the streets. If you'd be so kind to drop me off there. There was that big score I had to settle. I know I'm a pirate without a ship, and I'm sure as heck not going to take back the captain chair from this one. I'm just asking for a little taxi. You see, I
Got
found
money?
out. Why don't I give you an IOU of literal millions?
Why don't you cut us in?
Yeah.
You need a crew,
Yeah.
right? You might not be the captain, but you're still our captain.
No.
This is gonna be high risk. No, I tell you right now, this is gonna be high risk. This is why I didn't bring you all. I like you all. You guys are amazing, but this.
You can tell us you love us. It's okay. This is a safe space. It's fine.
Yeah, we're
I
a
heard you
emotions
start to
forward
say it.
crew.
You know,
Yeah.
I'd rather show it by giving y'all a
With
little bit of a
money?
donation of this, not risking y'all's lives. It's the Dragon's Horde, and I found out it's literal.
We're in.
Let's do it. Caution is for
Is for
cowards.
cowards.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but caution is for
Caution
cowards.
is for cowards.
Yeah,
It's now
Harry, I knew
It
you'd
was a
come
unison.
around.
getting
unison
written
thing we
on a
just said.
script.
All
sewn
right.
into the
Unison.
More hope we
jacket.
don't have to say it was in unison. Yeah.
With that
We're
said,
working on that. Yeah.
with that said,
practice.
to be even more incognito, you guys actually hang glide your way down to the floating city instead of parking a pirate ship in a city. You're like, cautions for cowards. Jump. You guys
I'm
literally
just holding
skydive.
Jacques like a baby on the way down. Just 'cause he doesn't have his own
Ugly, you don't
glider.
gotta do that damn
Singing
thing.
songs.
Didn't y'all get extra?
We have an extra
gliders?
one.
All right. At least
Juan
get
just
that
has to
damn
hold
thing.
him. Juan just wants to hold him. Let
Yeah.
him.
I'm
I
trying to
missed you
cradle
so
him. I was
much,
so
Jeff.
scared I was gonna
Juan
lose him.
missed you.
Get the heck off my
Let him
ass,
have
ugly.
this. Let him have it. God,
So you guys,
so rude.
you guys
Captain, it's
hang
been hard
on your
without you.
way to the floating city to search for what has become what was supposed to be a legend, what was supposed to be metaphor, was a literal dragon's horde. Now, if the dragon is the real part, I'll have to save for another day. On that note, I have to drop the mic on Sky Pirates and Plunder. Thank you all so much for watching.
Thank you.
You guys were awesome. Thank you to the table. You guys were phenomenal. Thank you to the crew. Gem November. Thank you guys both for playing on a technical end. You guys were awesome. Let's go. Speed run. Misfit. Where they can find you?
Misfit _ Playlands, literally everywhere. Find me.
All
Find
right.
me.
Jared, where can we find you?
Jared Online on Blue Sky.
Awesome. Jared Online Blue Sky. Alex, where can they find you?
Eloquent Mime, ELOQUENTMIME, and then I'm on a podcast called Dungeons and Degrees. Go check all those things out. Although it's a lot of dog pictures, so enjoy
Dog
them.
pictures,
Good
yes.
dogs. I don't
That's
know.
the best reason. They should have led
Doggos
with
are
that.
live. Doggos are live. John, where can you find you?
Hey, thanks everyone. I've been John, Nerdy.D. You can find me at Nerdy.D everywhere, and also check out my TTRPG and video stuff at Tabletop Revolution. Love you all.
Awesome. Danny, finally you. Thank you, player captain. Where can we find you?
Super happy to do it. Thanks for having me here. Danny R. Mendoza on all socials. Blue Sky's good. And you can find me at Streaming Rainbow. I'm in Olympus, our Fabula Ultima actual play over there if you want to check it out. Going to be starting an Inferno over there on Halloween. Bunch of different fundraisers that I'm in right now, including another one for Gem tomorrow night, a Viral Cthulhu. Please check that out. And please stick around for the next show after this, which is Animal Island Village.
Ooh, nice. Finally, thank you so much. I am Troy Bushido on all social medias. Mainly TikTok and couple of the other things. So threads in the gram. But once again, thank you all for coming in. The marathon continues. Check the schedules for what the next games are, and we'll be seeing you guys at the tables. Talk to y'all later.